a live stream from San Diego Comic-Con 2019. I'm Chris, this is Yellow Productions. This is part of my series of exhibit hall walkthroughs and videos on San Diego Comic-Con 2019. In this video today, I'm going to be walking through the smaller booths. If you're looking for the big booths like Marvel and DC and WB, you're going to find those in the live stream I did yesterday. You'll find a link in the description below to the archive of that live stream. I've also got videos on cosplay, and if this is also your first time here, well, I'll be publishing videos all weekend. I've got some 360 videos coming up, but today everybody always asks and says, Chris, can you go through Artist's Alley? Because Comic-Con would not exist if it wasn't for the independent artists that draw comics. And so that is where we are going to start. For those of you on the live stream already, hello, good morning. It is 10:11 a.m. Friday here. This is the second day of Comic-Con. And in this exhibit hall, it's a big exhibit hall.
Cool, dude.
And this exhibit hall, it has like 58 rows, something like that. So the Artist Alley is on one side of it, and that's where we're going to be. If there's somebody that you want me to check out in particular, let me know, and I'll try to head over there. And if there are people who look particularly chatty, then we'll pause and chat with them. Hey, good to see ya. So we got the artists here. This guy is drawing up Sonic the Hedgehog. Ken Penders.
And if you're already...
And because they're independent artists, they often don't have a lot of other people, so sometimes they're not here because they actually have to get lunch, they have to get something to eat. Derwin and Gwyn, Perpetual Flights. Some cute animal prints here. Some neat science fiction art. See some Star Wars prints there, and some dinosaurs, and of course Godzilla. Because everybody knows nothing goes better than dinosaurs and sci-fi. These are some neat metal prints right here. This is Peter Cooper original art, Spy versus Spy. And there's already people lining up in the middle for special autographs. We've got people in cosplay. We've got a princess in pink right here. With Rebel Studios, we've got Tim Vigil. Rob Thomas says, I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis years ago. Great game on the Sega Genesis, I have to say. Abraham Lopez has some art here with some neat car magnets if you want to take on what it is to be a Disney pass holder. Maybe in this case you was a pass holder and you're not a pass holder anymore. One of my favorite Japanese characters right here, Totoro. DJ Gamer Nation joined in and asks if Kim Jong-ji is there. You know, I don't know everybody who is here because there are a lot of people that come to Comic-Con. Here, I'm going to spin around right here. We have Todd Knock, the artist of Spider-Man, Deadpool, Doctor Who, Nightcrawler, Young Justice, and Teen Titans. Though his sketch list is currently closed for today. Many of these people will commission sketches. You can have them sketch some original art, but if they're popular, you've got to come in early and get that done early. We've got some Lego art right here. Pew, pew, pew. This is some neat watercolor art. Griffey F, he's joining the live stream, says, thanks for doing this, Chris. I enjoyed it last year. Thanks. Aaron says, good morning. Good morning, Aaron. This is good. I like the line monitor. The line monitor is in. So on the side, they've got some special guests in the yellow tables. Willie Coe, cartoonist. And Nestor's joining the live stream from Mexico. Thanks, Nestor, for joining in. Hola. Ha, we say. Gene Ha. Jay Lee. Hail Hydra. Oh, this is some neat cosplay right here. Look at those snakes, his hair. Death Cited 666 asks if I've been to the Hot Toy booth yet. I don't think so. I'm not sure I know where the Hot Toy booth is. Marv Wolfman, he's not here because he's on a panel. He'll return once it's over. Arvel Jones, Marvel and DC Comics creator. At a panel? All right. He'll be back at 11:30. Thank you very much. I'm just filming Artist Sally, so thank you very much. Bree Paulson, some cute art. Derpy Vampires and Occasional Space, with a book More Derpy Vampires and some other stuff by Bree. Let's see. Okay, we'll go through this aisle across the way.
All I have is the backbreaker.
Oh, this is a really cute Eeyore, the art of Leanne Hun, and some wood charms of Disney characters. Cute Winnie the Pooh right there. This is the art of Morgan Gill. Almost looks like pin-up art that looks like stained glass. Amy Yee says, my husband wants to meet you. Which aisle are you? I'm in the Artist Alley right now, basically at the beginning of it, kind of close to the lobby. I'm probably not hard to find because I'm in a yellow shirt. On the corner, we've got E is for erotica, which this is a family-friendly live stream, so we're not going to go in the books.
There's some family-friendly stuff right here.
So I've got a live stream with about 72 people on it. Would you like to tell them about your art? When that light turns green, that microphone will be live.
You're saying I'm one of the best 72?
72 are watching you right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My 72 people are the best people. What should I tell them about my documentary, Comic Book Independence?
That sounds great.
It is a documentary with 24 different artists. It's a 10-year-old documentary. You can see it online on Amazon. I've got little characters here. I'm selling t-shirts and mugs and other stuff on Cafe Press at Hero Fight Zero for all my original characters. 300 plus characters. You can get a shirt like this, vote Arno and Ronnie 2020. Dig them up, bring them back. And of course, E is for erotica. You don't have to look inside the book to get an idea of what it's all about. It's Dr. Seuss for adults. You think you know your ABCs, but you never learned them like these. Take a look in the book. Check it out.
I love it. Dr. Seuss for adults. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So that's it. It's the artists of Comic-Con that make the place go around. We'll be talking to more people as we're going around, people who look friendly and they want to chat. Michael Moran wants me to give a shout out to hardcore comic movie fans. Say they should unite. All right, unite. We've got some more sketch work in progress here.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I remember like people using
Carlito said the mic isn't working, couldn't hear him. Could anybody else hear him? Because I could hear him just fine in my earbuds. So I'm curious. Other people let me know. Could you hear him or not? Lulu says I couldn't hear him. Oh, that's annoying.
I love just
Candy says I heard him on my TV. The volume was a bit low. I will try turning up the volume on that microphone when I give the next one. Michael says I can hear you. Yeah, I've got 2 sets of microphones, so that might also be why. There's a question of anything from Steven Universe yet. There is a Steven Universe booth here, and I went by there yesterday. There's some neat artwork.
After he dies.
Damon says a lot of people want to know if you want to come to the New York Con. I want to, but I've never been. And I don't know that I'll actually go, because I live here in Southern California, so it's much easier for me to go to San Diego Comic-Con than it is to New York. I think it would be interesting to. I just don't know that it's in the cards. The mighty Skullboy army. We're on your side, Skullboy. Tom Nguyen, Bouquet Monster Studios. Hi there.
How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. You doing some vlogging?
I'm doing a live stream.
A live stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a channel called Yellow Productions for YouTube.
okay, cool.
We can see. Do you want to talk about your art a little bit?
Sure.
We can see if this microphone works. They were telling me. Wow, that sounds loud now.
Gimbal is that?
Can you
That's
guys
pretty cool.
hear that? This seems really loud now. Here.
Check. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. This is high production. You got the gimbal, you got the headset, or the earphones. So what?
Tell us about your art.
Oh, okay. My name is Tom. I am a professional freelance illustrator for about 23 years now. I think this is I want to say my 9th or 10th year at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I'm based. And most of my work has been with DC Comics, a little bit of Marvel, but since I freelance, I jump around a lot. Done some Dark Horse, IDW. Last few years, I've been doing a lot more television than comics, but I still have a foot in comics. I try to anyway to stay somewhat relevant. But this is what I do. This is how I make my living.
All right. Well, very cool. Thank you very much,
so
Tom.
much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Take care. Good luck.
Thank you.
Get some footage.
Thanks.
Hey Chris,
Hey.
how you doing? My name's Ken.
Hi, Ken. Here, I'm
My
gonna
wife
turn.
just messaged you on
I'm
the
gonna
thing,
turn this
so-
around so people can see you too. Because otherwise they just see me. Ken's right here.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
My wife's on the phone, so she's
Right
probably
on.
watching right now.
That's good. I'll give you a pound.
Thanks.
Cool. And everybody who ever spots me, I always give I give a card. So there's one for you.
All right.
And,
Thank you.
there's one for your wife too, so she can
Okay.
see what that looks like before she gets it.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much. All right.
Great
Enjoy.
to meet you.
Thanks.
Jerry says, I think we can only hear your mic. The handheld isn't working, which is frustrating. Why isn't the handheld mic working? The handheld mic worked perfectly yesterday. Okay. We're gonna set this down, see if I move the handheld mic into this other spot. Maybe you'll hear it through number 4, if you don't hear it through number 5. Here, we'll have you guys look this way. That's more exciting. Okay, so here's a question for y'all. Handheld mic, do you hear me tapping? If you do, that means the mic's working. If you don't, then it doesn't, and I'm just gonna keep going. No, you don't hear me tapping. Yeah, somebody does. Somebody says yeah. Everybody else says no. All right, well, apparently I'm just gonna give up on the handheld mic, and you'll just get to hear me talking. It says needs more gain. Yeah, I've got it pretty high up, surprisingly.
My brother, okay, so my brother was the one who someone told me about it. And then when I went back up with him, he was like, I spent all day looking. And I was like, and? He's like, and I didn't find it. I'm like, but then, like, I was walking around and he was like,
Did you guys hear that tapping? This is the behind the scenes of live streaming, right? The more equipment you get, the more complicated. Okay, well, we're just gonna give up on that handheld, and you just get to hear from me. So that's how this is gonna roll today. All right. Going down here, we've got more of the Artist's Alley. Young G. Cha, visual development and illustration. Candy says, I can still interview. I will, and tell you what, when I do the interviews, I will stand, I'll stand next to them so that my microphone is close to them. How's that sound?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Over here, we've got Larry Houston, Super Indian, your Native American reservation sensation. It's cool. Never heard of that comic before. Hi there.
For like the last week, I've been watching your clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Trying to get tips on Comic-Con, man, and I appreciate all the work you
Right
do.
on. That's cool. So I'm live streaming right now. There's 110 people on the live stream. What's your name?
Slim.
Slim. Nice to meet you, Slim.
Oakdale, California.
Good deal.
But thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah, thanks for the kind words. See, it's the Slim right there. Very good.
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
Now, there's so many people that get online and look for information, and it's cool to have somebody good information ahead of attendees.
Cool. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it. Thanks.
And then I turn around. I was gonna be
I think it's always cool to have your name etched into your beanie. It's a good way of doing it. We've got David Peterson's Mouse Guard, Cursed Pirate Girl, Keith Hall down at the end.
yeah, little.
What are you thinking of con so far?
Oh my god.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna set this down one more time and try this microphone spot, just one other place to try and get this microphone working.
Maybe the friends, family discount. My first San Diego. Oh, okay. That'll do it. And I got What'd you get? I got the card specifically for this con. What'd you get? Just a whole collection of stuff. Mainly like a gift for people like because I'm a geek, so obviously my friends are geeks.
DTFT says, awesome live stream. Greetings from London, UK. Greetings, DTFT. Thanks for joining in. Okay, handheld microphone, more gain, more gain, more gain. Does it sound like more gain now? Handheld microphone right here. Tap, tap. Microphone. Tap, tap. Anybody hear that tapping on the microphone? We're going to try this one more time. Wow. Okay, everybody says no. Well, that's all 4 ports on my audio recorder. This is what the audio goes into, so this is what that's what I'm connected to. But we'll see behind the scenes on that later, so we'll have less technical difficulties going forward. The funny part about you guys not being able to hear that microphone is it's not dead. I have headphones on and I actually hear it in my headphones. So why it's not mixing with it to actually go to the phone is another question entirely. DTFT asks what I like best, what I look forward to most at Comic-Con. Frankly, just everything about Comic-Con. I wouldn't say that I'm a fan of one thing in particular. I do always like to see Kevin Smith. I love to see the Kevin Smith panels. I always love the animation stuff. Family Guy, The Simpsons, The Orville, anything Seth MacFarlane's a lot of fun. Mobile Gamer asks if I'm coming tomorrow. Yes, I will be here tomorrow. So if you're here tomorrow, you can look for me in the yellow shirt. So, this aisle's really crowded, so we're gonna go down this aisle. Sam wants to know, where's Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise was here yesterday. He was here in Hall H yesterday. So he is not here today, more than likely. He was kind of a surprise guest yesterday. Let's go back this way. Sam said, just made the news in the UK today. I bet there's a little bit of that time lag between the US and the UK. I've got one more thing to try to make this audio work. I think I know what stopped it from working, but hopefully this live stream doesn't stop. If it stops, I will be right back.
That's the way of doing other.
So, now that I'm back, can people hear me differently? Do I sound differently? I should sound differently now because I think I have a different set of microphones. Do you hear that tapping? Tap, 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 tap. Yes, I sound different. All right, this is actually going to work now. So, much more clear. Yeah, louder too. Right, it's amazing the difference. Low, but yes. All right, so now I've got the wireless microphone on, whereas before it wasn't actually connecting to the wireless microphone. You were hearing me from the phone microphone before. Okay, Arturo wants me to go on with the interviews. Who do you want me to interview? Let's see. We need to find somebody that looks like they'd be fun to talk to.
Anyway, there you go.
Anybody I could find interesting. Yes, I will look for interesting people. Sorry, no, it's all good.
I think it's women.
We're looking friends. I know, it's been so long. I think I was 21. And I think
It's so busy here. There's so many people. Chris wants me to interview an old person.
Look at this. Oh my God. Stitch into it.
We should interview Ethan here, a 14-year-old artist. Oh, he looks like he's busy doing art.
You can check out their sessions.
Come back later.
Hi, Ethan. I've got a live stream with 130 people on it.
Okay.
Would you like to tell them about yourself and your art?
Sure. I'm Ethan Casillo. I'm an artist, gamer, nerd. 14 years old, here at Comic-Con in Artist Alley. I love Spider-Man. You know, he's my favorite comic book character, and I've loved him since I was a kid. And yeah.
It's amazing art. You're really talented.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You were at Comic-Con last year too, right?
Yes, I've been. I think this is my third or fourth year.
Okay.
Exhibiting. Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And I'll hand you a card in case you want to find that later. All right. Thanks, Ethan. Keep drawing. Yeah. CFR Travel said that was the opposite of old but great. Yes, 14 since when I was a kid.
That's the only thing that I put in.
Dan Parsons right here is a Game of Thrones artist. That's cool.
Yeah, so I don't think
Philip Moy, comic book artist. Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, Star Trek, Danger Girl, G.I. Joe. Hi there. Okay, let's go through this line to the other side.
And the guy stamped me.
Yeah, but very scattered.
Wow, this is neat art. Barbara Marker. It's a different style than we've seen here today.
You only have such a creativity bank, right?
She's like, I've never even drawn Wolverine before. You're my first Wolverine ever. And then I saw she
We
had
got
a
Bob
Stan Lee
Braw's
something.
stuff here.
All right.
Hi Bob, how you doing? I've got a live stream with about 140 people on it.
All right.
Would you like to tell them about your art?
Hello, 140 random people. How are you?
They're not random. They're on a great channel called Yellow Productions. If you want to find it later.
Not so random people. I will look you up. So, yeah, it's my table. Got some art here. I tend to do a lot of mashup parody type of things. So
Yeah, tell us about this one right here.
this one right here is Aquaman mixed with the Little Mermaid. So he's under the sea, doing his under the sea thing.
That's cool. And what's the Hulk watching behind you?
Well, this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe watching, at the time it was Infinity War, but I guess I can say they're watching Endgame now.
Nice.
And yeah, I like to mash up pop culture thing.
That's cool.
And that sort of stuff.
That's very creative.
Yeah.
A couple people said great artwork and oh wow.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, that just loaded? Oh,
And Harrison, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the $2. Very kind of you. Keep me going.
Down a couple times. There we go. Boom. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely.
Hi there. How you guys doing? I've got a live stream with 135 people on it. I'm just walking through Artist Alley. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell them about your art?
Hi, I'm Leah Hernandez-Seidman. I'm an artist and writer on Teen Titans Go for DC Comics.
Very cool.
And this is my husband, author. Go ahead.
My name's David Seidman. I'm a writer of about 40 books and written comics. I've got a story coming up in Mad Magazine number 9 out in about a couple weeks.
Oh, that's very cool. We will look for it. Where are you both from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. All right, not too far to come to Comic-Con. All right, good deal. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. You have a good day, and I'm sorry you're not here. I miss you all.
Yes, and if you come by, are you guys going to be here the rest of the week? Or?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, all right, come find them in Artist Alley. If you want to see on the live stream, that's the name of the
Okay.
channel, Yellow Productions.
Peace, everybody.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Artist Alley Table BB9.
All right, Artist Alley, Table BB9. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know, somebody said you both are very sweet.
Aww.
Yes.
They don't know us.
He said you all don't know them. That's funny. Karen Hallen, artist, illustrator, and part-time Jedi. Interesting. This is interesting art here. Carlitos wants me to go back and interview Jim Chung again, and so does Star Trooper. And Star Trooper, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I will look for him again once I get back in that direction.
All right.
Playing Dead. Playing Dead the comic, and he's got a sign. I think he looks friendly because he has a sign that says "Artist does not bite."
At lunchtime yet.
Yeah, not lunchtime.
You're safe.
Chris, I've got a live stream with about 136 folks on it. I'm just doing a tour of Artist Alley. Would you like to introduce yourself and your artwork?
Hi, I'm Chris Gugliotti. This is my artwork. Got a web comic, which I am turning into a comic book, which I released in very limited quantities here this year. And from there on, the web comic will be in more comic book format. I've got prints. I'm doing watercolor commissions. I'm having a blast. Stop by BB15.
That's really cool. I love to see you doing watercolors here at the table. It's not something you often see people do in Artist Alley, so that's very neat.
I do enjoy it.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. there. How you doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I've got 145 folks on it. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Sure, I would. I'm Adam Withers. Adam Withers, one half of the Comfort and Adam husband and wife duo. My wife Comfort is not here, but she's around. And we make comics. We are the husband and wife action faction responsible for a trio of self-published comic series, The Uniques, Rainbow in the Dark, and The Kitty Game. We also did the complete guide to self-publishing comics for Random House. The only book that we have not self-published is the book about self-publishing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Is this your first time at Comic-Con, or do you come here often?
Our first time in almost a decade, and our first time in Artist Alley. So it's like a whole different experience.
Yeah. How's it been so far?
It's been great. The people are wonderful. The crowds are dense.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's been a really good time.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Yeah. And if you want to find yourself later, wow, that microphone's really in the camera for everybody, but the channel's called Yellow Productions. It's on the live stream called Artist Alley. Thank you very much. Hi there. Would you like to introduce yourself for the live stream? No.
This isn't my.
Yeah. All right, you're just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm basically taking this care of this for my girlfriend. Her name's Amber.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Okay, here we have the art of Ed Roeder and Chin Fong Art. Hi there. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I've got 156 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Well, I'm actually the wife.
You're the wife?
Artist.
Can you introduce your husband's art?
Sure. So my husband's name is Chin Fong, and he's into sci-fi and cyberpunk. So if you could look, all of his originals. He does have two that's not. So these are the two that's not originals.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Street Fighter art there?
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
ChinFongArt.com, in case you want to look it up. People said, whoa, the art, wow, dopeness. All right, thank you very much. This is kind of a neat way to display art back here on clotheslines. Hi there, are you Joel?
Good, yes.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I've got 156 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Absolutely.
All right.
My name.
You can hold the mic.
All right. My name is Joel Santana, and I've got a variety of just fan art. Everything from little superheroes to some more vintagey 1950s kind of style. But yeah, everything is very lighthearted, very playful. Kind of fun spin on these existing characters.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Thank you.
What do you do your art in? What medium?
It's all Photoshop. A lot of times I sketch it on paper, scan it in, and then finish it in Photoshop.
That's cool. Jerry on the live stream says he loves the vintage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Where are you from?
I am originally from New York, but I live in Tampa, Florida now. So
okay. Is this your first Comic-Con, or you been here before?
I haven't been to this one. I've done a few out on the West Coast. But this is the first time at San Diego.
How does San Diego compare to the other ones you've done?
Pretty big. It's a lot larger scale. Yeah, I would say the last big one like this I did was New York, and this one feels a bit larger than that one for sure. So,
right on.
Yeah, very cool though.
Awesome. Well, Joel, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you wanna see yourself later, the live stream is on my channel called Yellow Productions.
Awesome.
You're at about 40 minutes in.
Very cool.
All right. Thanks, Joel. Hi there. Are you Jesse?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Jesse. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I'm just talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm slowly waking up.
All right, there's about 170 people on the live stream right now.
Awesome. How are you guys doing out there? Hope it's going epic in your life too, and you can make it out here and have fun as well.
Right on.
Yeah. So my name is Jesse Hernandez. I go by Urban Aztec online, all social media, everything. So this is some of my artwork here. We got posters, pins, a lot of vinyl toys I've been working on over the years. This one is just came out, the McLawn with Unruly Industries, which is part of Sideshow Collectibles, and it's actually fully blacklight reactive.
Oh, right on. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really neat. You guys probably can't see that on camera as well as I can here, but it's like really orange and really
it's
purple
intense
when he
in
puts
person.
that black light on it.
Right, and these two, they
Yeah.
also glow.
That's cool.
The Slalok with Kid Robot, and those came out last year. And the 5-inch Dunnies were a exclusive with Foot Locker. And yeah, so we got some older pieces here as well. The Mecha Azteca and the Jaguar Knight.
Tell us about the poster. Somebody, Christian says the poster behind you looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, man.
We want to know what other people are saying. Freaking awesome. Just followed him on Instagram. Amazing talent.
Hell yeah, right on, you guys. That's what's up.
And you're epic.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're
So tell us
epic
about
too.
the poster.
So that is a gig poster I did for a Melvin's tour stop in 2016, and that is the foil version, which are fully, they're intense, man.
Yeah.
And then it also is blacklight reactive with the fluorescent.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys can see that either, but then it gets like a whole other crazy thing happening.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I do gig posters as well. My table's not super big, but I have a whole other booklet here of art. I guess
Right on.
you can open it up if you want to check it out for a second.
Cool.
Yeah. It's got some Primus action. Like that. Expo Lucha. I do Lucha Libre designs also.
Right on.
Actually, this is a mask I did for Lince Dorado, who, when he went to the WWE,
Yeah.
I designed all his gear.
That's really neat.
Yeah, right on, man. And that was Juventud Guerrera, the Juice. But yeah, so got quite a bit. Some other stuff for like 311.
Yeah, I like the yellow skull there with kind of the tongue out too.
Yeah, for sure. We got some
Bruce Lee.
We got the non-foil version of this one here. Pussifer, and then that's the foil one here again.
Jerry Donnelly says you take it to a whole nother level.
Much respect, my man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
So if you guys didn't see his Instagram before, it's right there, Urban Aztec with a C.
And this piece is actually has become a sculpt with Sideshow Collectibles. So if you make it over to that booth,
okay.
I have that one and Iron Man that are the prototypes are on display and they're available for pre-order right now.
Yeah.
And but yeah, they came out epic.
What, does he have a name?
That's so it's licensed by Marvel, so they wanted to keep the names as Wolverine and Iron Man.
Okay.
But I call him Iron Mayan and Wolvie Muerto.
So, right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right on, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Pleasure to meet
Cheers,
you.
brother.
Yeah, and hey, if you want to see yourself later, my channel is called Yellow Productions. You can find the Artist Alley live stream. Cool. Thank you very much.
brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. By the way, Joel, people asked you if you had a website. Do you have a website?
I have it on right here. Let me hold up my card.
Okay, I'm just giving you that so people can hear you now.
Should I hold it up or just speak it?
You can just speak it.
Okay, that's going to be theartofsantana.com.
Theartofsantana.com.
Yes.
And so his last name is Santana right there.
Yeah. Here's the front of my card, and it's got my email, my website on there as well. Yeah. And then through there and through my Instagram, you can find my online shop and everything else as well.
Okay, right on. Can I have this card?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
Joel.
Thank you.
Okay, here we've got Caleb King. Some interesting art back here. Hi, Caleb.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art? There's about 180 people watching right now.
Well, hi, 180 people. You're going to slowly drop to about 120 with my face on it. Right.
Good.
With me on there. Hey, I'm Caleb King. I'm an artist from Chicago. I'm totally excited to be here at San Diego Comic-Con. This is my work. So, do you want me to tell jokes? Like, I got really horrible stand-up.
Well, tell us about your work. It's heads and colors, right?
Yeah. It's I do predominantly watercolor work.
Okay.
And I discovered a love for that early in life. So I went to school and trained as an illustrator in Chicago at the American Academy of Art, and I've been really just all in on watercolor. So I kind of developed this style a few years back and have loved it, and it scratches my desire for like minimalist stuff but with characters that we all know and love.
Right on. That's cool. comments from the live stream, Michael Moran says that's way nice. Someone who's joined in by the name of Kim Jong-un says it's excellent.
Oh, excellent. I'm not sure if I should take that as a good sign or bad, but we all know what happens if suddenly North Korea starts, flashing these images everywhere.
That's right. Cool. So people want to check you out more, your website?
Yeah, my website is just thecalebking.com. I'm not the only one, but there are a couple of ne'er-do-wells out there with my name, so I had to put the "the" in front of it so we all knew it was me.
Javier wants to know if you have a Thanos head.
I do have a Thanos, and it's really awesome, too. It was one of my favorites.
Okay,
so,
they find it on your website, probably?
Absolutely, yeah. Just visit my website. Check it out there. I'm actually even running a sale for those of you who aren't at San Diego this weekend. So if you visit my site, you'll see it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Caleb, I'll trade you my card for the microphone.
Yes, I will. I will definitely take that. Look at that. It's a handsome guy on the front.
There you go. That's right. You're at about 47 minutes into the live stream.
Perfect.
Do you have a card, Caleb?
I do. Look at that.
Awesome. I love the square. Right there. Look at that. It's got that on there. Cool. All right. I love the branding. Thanks, Caleb. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
Okay, this aisle is busy. We've got plumpies here.
Let's go back.
Carlito says he's loving the artist interviews. I'm loving it that I got the microphone working so that I can do them. And I'm loving chatting with the artists, too. The Ninja Empire. Born a ninja, die a ninja. That's creative. Hi, Nick. Good. How about yourself? Jerry asks if I know how many artists are here. I'd venture 100, but I don't know exactly.
I see the Florida badge, so
Wow, look at this cosplay coming up here. This is good. Look at these heads on these people. This is creative. Juan has joined in from Louisville. Hi, Juan. Welcome. Okay, there was somebody that I interviewed earlier that I'm trying to find again because my microphone wasn't working.
at this point it's like, oh yeah, I was laughing my ass off. Yeah, right?
But the problem with this thing is now I don't remember where he was. Christopher Arnold wants to know if I've come by an artist by the name of Dave Kellett yet. Not yet? This is interesting art back here. Hi there. Are you Carla? I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist's Alley with about 190 people on it right now. Would you like to introduce yourself and your artwork to them? Here's a microphone. You're on.
Hi, I'm Carlations. Carla Wizgala here at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm in Artist Alley, table FF16. Watercolors.
What inspires your art?
Mostly burlesque, a little bit of animation from when I was a kid, but mostly whatever.
All right, is this your first time at Comic-Con?
No, 4th year.
4th year. All right. Do you do other cons or just this one?
Yeah, I do WonderCon. I'm going to be at Midsummer Scream in Long Beach next month, and I'll be at New York Comic Con as well.
Ex-Soldier Marcy wants to know how much are the prints in the book?
These sizes are all 20 each, 3 for 50, and I've got way too many.
Way too many?
So many to choose from. Got the Zodiacs and a bunch of pinups, mermaids.
It's very creative. Herson says it's great stuff.
Thank you.
And Alex says very nice.
Thank you.
Can people follow you on a website or Instagram or someplace?
Yes, I am under Carla Wizgala, and you have to spell it right. CarlaWyzGala on Instagram. And my website is carlations.com.
Good deal. 2 more people said amazing.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. Hi, Alina. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I have 190 people on it. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art? Okay. So tell us about yourself and your art.
Hi, I'm Alina Chow. I'm an author illustrator, and I do kids book and also do gallery art.
Cool. Is this your first time to Comic-Con?
No, this probably is my 4th year also as an exhibitor.
Okay. What medium do you do your art in?
I use watercolor.
Watercolors.
Yeah.
And then this He-Man out here is kind of like a 3-dimensional one.
Yes, that's a paper cutout. I do that for the official Mattel show at Gallery 1988. So that's when they're promoting He-Man.
Very cool. And if people want to follow you, you have that doesn't focus,
yes,
but it's alinachow.com.
Yes, alinachow.com is my website, but all my social media is under my name. So it'll be Alina Chow for Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything. LinkedIn.
Cool. Thank you very much, Alina.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Here we have Le Tea Leaf. Hi there.
How's it going?
Good. You guys look friendly. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley, talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself to about 200 people on this live stream?
Sure. Okay.
All right. Here's a microphone so they can hear you.
Hey, how's it going?
They'll say good in about 20 seconds when catches
Fair
up.
enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm Keith Hull, and this is my booth. I'm debuting my Goptropolis brand of it's a webcomic I'll be producing, kind of a Animaniacs meets Married with Children in a overflowing world of goblins.
Very cool.
And yeah, just doing commissions. I have my website, inkstainbrush.com, that I do commissions and all kinds of freelance work in addition to my projects that I'm working on.
What inspired you to do art about goblins?
You know, my wife actually inspired me by doing I do an art challenge every year called Inktober in October, where you do 31 ink drawings, one a day. And that year she told me that I needed to have some sort of theme, and she chose goblins for me. I've always been a fantasy guy, so I had no problem. And next thing I know, I had 31 goblins that I didn't really have anything to do with, so I started building a world based off the characters that I had drawn, and it just kind of spawned into this franchise. And I'm debuting the book today that kind of introduces the world of all the various characters and the creatures that inhabit that world. And yeah, just starting off right at Comic-Con.
Cool. Well, Yippee says, I like the skateboard. Dan Kettle says it's right up his street. Kim Jong-un responded, he said he's doing good, and that he likes your goblins. So.
Right on, man. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want to find yourself later, my channel is called Yellow Productions.
Perfect.
You're at about 55 minutes in on the live stream. All right,
Appreciate
take it easy.
Oh, that's
Thanks for the smiley face and the thumbs up, Kim Jong-un. Any chance I can visit Sergio in DD19? DD19. Where are the letters and numbers on these things? Maybe I can ask this guy if he knows. Excuse me, do you know where DD19 is?
Not off the top of my head, but there's an information table right next to the function booth.
Okay, thanks. Okay, let's go look for DD19.
Like not up high.
Yes, the people that are line minders don't always know everything, right? Their job is just to mind the line. Okay, we found FF. And then what's this aisle? DD. DD19. Hi, are you Sergio? Hi, Sergio. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley, talking to different artists. Now, there's 200 people on the live stream, and one of them said, "I love the work of Sergio. He's at DD19. Can you go talk to him?" So, would you be willing to introduce yourself to him and everybody else on the live stream?
All right. Hi, this is Sergio Cariello. I'm the artist on the Action Bible, and I also drew the Lone Ranger series for Dynamite, which is a very popular series, as well as many DC and Marvel iconic superheroes over the years. So glad to be here on the 50th anniversary of Comic-Con. I think
it is a special year.
Special year. I think I've been here 13 years or
it's a long time.
Yeah. So great to be live stream with you.
Thank you very much. Luis Del Martinez, or Martinez, says, "Tell him I say hi, that he does awesome work."
Yes.
Candy says, "That's so cool." Aaron says, "Love his work." Simon Wells says, "Wow."
Awesome.
So if you want to catch yourself later, you're at about 57 minutes in on my Artist Alley live stream. Channel's called Yellow
Thank you so
Productions.
much.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Sergio.
All right, man.
All right, I'll give you a pound. Boom. Thank you very much. Howdy.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm Chris. Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex, and you are? Rachel. Would you guys like to talk to about 200 people on a live stream right now through Artist Alley?
Sure.
Who would like the microphone?
All right.
All right. So tell us about yourself and your art.
I'm Alex Kane. I'm the writer of Beyond the Western Deep. It's an all-ages fantasy webcomic at westerndeep.net. We got this nice hardcover here that we kickstarted with the help of several hundred of our wonderful readers, and we're here just sharing it with folks and trying to spread the word.
Is this your first time at San Diego Comic-Con?
This is our first time at San Diego Comic-Con. It's been wild. This place is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's busy, isn't it?
This is extremely busy. We've done a lot of East Coast shows, but nothing quite like this. New York, I mean, maybe comes close, but yeah, that's about what we got.
That's cool. And you do watercolors? Is that what this is done in, or?
Yeah.
Are you doing some watercolor there right now?
It's watercolor and ink. This is a commission I took yesterday. So if you want to,
Guys.
obviously half done, but
He's eating some noodles there?
Yep.
Nice. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure to meet both of you.
Yellow Productions.
Yellow Productions, that's right.
My mom wants us to live stream.
Right on.
Find you, yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Zolliver Nelson Jr. I work on video games. I actually met Alex at GDC 2018. He works at Guild Wars 2. Fantastic guy. And I worked on Hypnospace Outlaw and Can Androids Pray, which has been the itch bestseller for the past week.
Okay.
And a bunch of other stuff.
That's cool. Your first time at San Diego Comic-Con, or?
Yes, it is
All right.
deeply overwhelming.
It is. There are a lot of people here, aren't there?
There's nothing. I've never been to an event like this.
And where are you from?
I'm from El Paso, Texas, currently, but I've bounced all around the world: South Korea, Italy, London, etc.
Yeah. It's a lot of different places.
Yes.
Good deal. If you haven't, my live streams, if you haven't seen my travel videos, I've got them on all those places. You've already been there, but
Yeah. My mom was, again, she loves your work.
Cool.
I've seen some of your stuff, and it's really cool. It's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'll give you a pound because my right hand has a camera in it.
I mean, I'm all about avoiding con flu. I have a hand sanitizer thing in my pocket, which I will be using after this conversation.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everybody I ever meet, I hand them a card. So there's
Awesome.
a card for you. There are cards for you guys
Thank
as
you.
well. Yeah. All right.
And this card will be a memento for my mother, which is, I'm sure, not something you hear.
I'll give you two. One for you and one for her.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Pleasure to
Have a
meet you.
wonderful day.
Thanks for saying hey. So I think I was looking for Jim Chung again, but Jim Chung has stepped out, it looks like. Candy says autograph it. I should carry some pens. Unfortunately, I carry no pens with me.
I still generally have
Claire from Dark Souls. Ah, the game that kills me every time.
Yeah, that's how we learn.
That's what they say. I get oh, they got I get that.
Hey, somebody asked if I saw Totoro art yet, and there's a Totoro clock. Sorry I'm barging in on you
That's
guys.
okay.
I'm live streaming Artist Alley, so 195 people. Somebody asked if I saw Totoro art, so that's the first one I've seen. Thank you.
Hello.
Ashley Popplewell of Beasts and Bones. Hi Ashley, how you doing? I'm good. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley, just talking to artists. Would you like to say hi to about 200 people on the live stream?
I would love that.
Here's a microphone so they can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself and your art.
I'm Ashley Popplewell. I have been coming to San Diego for about 10 years. My artwork is kind of weird and very symbolic. Lots of bones and animals and cool creatures like that. I am very big into biology and zoology, so animals and people.
Do you have a biology background?
I do. In my undergrad, it was going to either be art or biology, and I chose art, but like by a very small margin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost like that double major, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. At some point, you have to decide.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Is this your first year at San Diego Comic-Con, or?
No, this is my 9th year exhibiting here.
9th year?
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
I think 9th year.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like it just kind of blurs.
How's it changed over the 9 years you've been here?
Well, it's definitely still huge. And everything's more strict now
Yes.
than it used to be. But I think that they've got, some things never change. There's always people who love art and who want to walk through Artist Alley. So, yeah.
The Real YT says he likes the purple hair.
Thank you.
And Arturo wants to know if you're a fan of Godzilla.
I am a fan of Godzilla. Classic Godzilla.
Classic
Speaking
Godzilla.
of, I'm going to point you to my friend Mark down here. He has classic Kaiju artwork.
Okay.
So you got to hit that. If you like, Mark Dos Santos is his name. You have to check him out.
I will do that.
Yeah.
All right. And if people want to follow you, how would they do that? Where would they find you?
You can follow me on Instagram at @ampopplewell, or you can Google my name, Ashley Popplewell, and it will come right up.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Ashley.
much.
If you want to find yourself later, that's the channel name, Yellow Productions. You're at about an hour in. All right. Thanks, Ashley. Okay, let's find Mark with his kaiju art. Hi there. Are you Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. Ashley sent me down here. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream. I've got 200 people on it. I'm walking around Artist Alley talking to artists.
Okay.
Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Sure.
All right. So she said you had some awesome kaiju art.
I do. So do I just introduce myself?
Yeah, introduce
All right,
yourself.
so I'm Mark Dos Santos. I'm a comic artist, convention artist. This is some of my stuff here. The big thing that I've been working on lately is my Kaiju collection, which you can see a couple samples here, and there's a whole bin of them there. Yeah, I just like drawing monsters, and I really like Godzilla, so perfect fit.
That's cool. Dan Kettles wants to know if you have any Mothra.
I do have Mothra. There's my Mothra.
Damn, look at that. Very good.
So the objective is eventually to do every version of Godzilla and all his monsters. I'm up to 32 different ones right now.
Very cool.
Although technically I cheated because 4 of those prints are King Ghidorah heads.
Okay.
I decided to give each head a different print since they all have different personalities, including the mecha head, which is right there.
Right on. Ex-soldier Marcy wants me to ask you, who's going to win, Godzilla or King Kong?
Well, if you go by the original movie, it'll be King Kong. But I have a sneaking suspicion what's going to happen is, much like in Batman v Superman, they'll come together to fight some bigger bad, which might actually be Mecha King Ghidorah. So based on the little bumper at the end of King of Monsters. But that's my speculation. I could be completely wrong.
Right on. Very cool. Well, Mark, I'll give you my card in case you want to find yourself on the live stream. You're about an hour in. All right. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hi there. You Xander?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. You might have heard what I just said to Mark, but I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Xander Cannon. I'm a comic book artist and writer. I've been working in comics for 26 years or so.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
How long have you been coming to San Diego Comic-Con?
26 years.
Yeah, that's a long
94
time.
was my first year.
I see a sign behind you that says your banner is lost with your luggage.
Yeah.
Did your luggage get lost on the way here to San Diego?
It did this year. It keeps you humble a little bit, you know. There's always a few little hiccups.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still fun. I have these books, so that's good.
Tell us about what you got here on the table.
So this is my latest and ongoing series called Kaiju Max, and it's a gritty prison drama starring giant monsters who have gangs and drugs and stabbings and so forth. It's a lot sadder than you would expect it to be, I guess is not a very good tagline.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah.
Sadder than you expect it to be.
Right.
All right.
So yeah, it's published by Oni Press since 2015, and the collection of season 4 is about to come out. And this hardcover collects the first 2 issues. So
very cool.
It's a lot of deep cuts into monster movies, and so it's annotated as if it were a medieval tapestry or something.
James Drigg on the live stream says it's all really awesome. Somebody else says they are sorry you lost your luggage, and somebody wants me to ask you what your favorite comic is.
My favorite comic, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say of all time, but I have read Batman Year One by Miller and Mazzucchelli about 500 times.
All right. Very cool. Well, Xander, if you want to find yourself on the live stream later, the channel's called Yellow Productions.
Great.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I hope you reunite with your luggage soon.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Okay, Xander, that was a pretty cool guy, and yes, it sucks to lose your luggage. I thought I've been attending Comic-Con for a pretty long time, but boy, 26 years, that is a lot of years attending San Diego Comic-Con. Here's that cute Winnie the Pooh booth again. So I'm gonna move on from Artist Alley at this point and make my way to the small press area so we can see some of the small press folks. As I wander over there, I will show you the other booths and other things to see that aren't artists, but are that more in the merchandise category. So here we've got Off-World Designs, the best t-shirts in fandom. And we've got protective sleeves, so if you buy some art, you can get a sleeve to put it in, assuming to put in your luggage.
Do you want to go look over here with me?
What do we got here? This is an interesting booth of almost like, some of it's space-inspired art. They've got the Moonshot, limited edition of 50. Some other anime portrait artwork. As you can see, this is the main, well, not main walkway, one of the side walkways through Comic-Con today. It is 11:20 a.m. on Friday, so busy.
What kind of material?
This is the Neopets booth.
It's the thing,
20 years
for the gym flooring.
of Neopets.
Yeah.
Jess says he loves Neopets. What do you love about Neopets, Jess? Adam wants to decide if he should take off work and head down to Comic-Con. I think so. I think it's cool down here. And Jess says I should please talk to them. What do you want me to ask them, Jess? They are kind of busy. I'll see if I can get in here because there's a lot of people around their booth. Yeah, it doesn't look very promising because they got this wheel that they're spinning and they seem busy. So they don't look chatty at the moment. We have another artist. Buzzflow asks if I've seen Maria. Maria who? I think there are many Marias. This is the Cartoonists Across America. Dinosaurs Across America. Steve the Dog and the Winged Tiger. Some kind of neat sketches on cardboard here.
This one has
Yeah, a lot of people are saying rest in peace, Stan Lee. I agree. Definitely a legend that passed. The Los Angeles Academy of Figurative Art.
Oh, what local?
Sorry. Alan Panical's Ancient Ones.
Have a good one, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep. Sorry if you don't see it there. I got it back here. I sold out of this one and this one. Everything else I got. Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lemonade.
Just take a picture of this and then come back later.
Yeah, it's off of my own series. I'm writing and illustrating. I have a book coming out in fall, but it's not for mailing lists.
There was a question of where the cosplayers are at. The cosplayers are everywhere. They're walking all around. You could probably see some of them out in the distance, but they're all around the convention floor. Tons of cosplayers here. Probably just not when I'm looking at the booths, right? The people in the booths aren't really in cosplay, but the cosplays are the rest of the attendees. World famous comics.
Oh, wow. The giant. That's pretty good. I was like, I just want to tell you.
Somebody's waiting for me to show the Avatar 2 trailer. Probably not a lot of trailers here on the exhibit hall floor. Hi there, how you doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm just doing a live stream around the exhibit hall on Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art that you've got here?
Well, the artist is not here right now. This
Okay.
is the booth of Monty Moore, and he's not here at the moment, but I can tell you.
Yeah, tell us about
This
it.
is Monty Moore's booth. He's not here at the moment right now, but this is all of his art. Everything in here is created specifically by him throughout his 27 years of being in the business. He's drawn for Magic the Gathering, for Dungeons and Dragons. He's done a lot of covers for Coffin Comics. You'll see he has a lot of fantasy work right here. This is our show exclusive right here. Our playmat, the name of this piece is called Cry Havoc. And there are a limited run of these playmats in the Cry Havoc, and the ones over here to the other side are called Hear Me Roar, and this is the exclusive for the Denver Pop Culture Con.
Good deal. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So as you can see, looking down these aisles, I mean, there's a lot of other artists that aren't in the Artists Alley. This section now is illustrators and comic artists, is what this section is. Obviously, the size and number of artists that come has exceeded how many people can just fit in the Artist Alley, which is why there are a lot more artist booths all throughout the convention.
There's that, your artist. Hey, first mention logo.
So you can see as we walk around here, the aisles they're wider than before. The booths are bigger, which of course mean the booths are more expensive too.
You go offside.
The art of John Stanko, who apparently also does magic art. Original sculptures. Some pretty photorealistic looking art pieces here.
But it's art.
Hi there, how you doing? I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream around Comic-Con. I see a sign that says the coolest children's book ever. Would you like to tell about 200 people why it's the coolest ever? Who would like to?
It's actually much easier to show it to you than to tell you. When the young lady's done with this demo, I don't know.
It's a live stream, so.
Okay, well, in that case, what we have is Creative Creature Catcher.
Who wants the microphone?
I can do it.
Okay.
So this is our first children's book. It's called Creative Creature Catcher. It is a fully narrated, augmented reality children's book that has it interacts with your phone, and there's augmented reality on every page. Let's take a look on the big screen over here, and we can demo it for you.
So what am I looking at? The book or the big screen, or both? I'm looking at the iPad.
The
I can't put all three on the live stream, so I can look in one place.
Here to look on the screen.
Okay, so there's a book down there, everybody, and actually it's probably easier for me on the camera to see because I can see down here. I can see your iPad and the book.
Okay.
So you can see that all that's going on is we're just projecting what's on our iPad up to the TV. That was just the cover. Inside you'll get instructions on how and where to download the app. And then the content itself
Pops up like that. Very cool. Makes reading exciting, right?
Yes, exactly. So this is our first children's book. It's our first book that has AR on every page. The entire book is narrated out loud by having our main character Malcolm pop up. We frequently add new pages to the book. So for example, this used to just be narration. We've recently added some more animation, so you can move around.
It's a cool looking tree. Dan Kettle says it's a cool idea. Maverick says, wow, that's awesome.
I would hope so. We think it's really
all right.
cool.
If people want to find your book, how would they do that?
They look for us at their local comic book stores in October. Otherwise, it's going to be Amazon, Barnes & Noble, any major book retailer.
And it's called the Creative Creature
Catcher.
Creative Creature Catcher. All right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Appreciate your time. Hi, are you Whitney? She just stepped out. Yeah. Can you talk about Whitney's art?
I prefer that.
No. All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's a live stream, so
okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Ryan Mendering, head of visual development at Marvel Studios. So the thing I mentioned earlier, the difference between here and Artist Alley, these booths are bigger, they have more people, which means less people end up talking about it. Hi there, how you both doing? Good. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream. I've got about 200 folks on it talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art for the live stream? All right. So just tell us your name and about your art.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Peter Hahn, and I'm here at San Diego Comic-Con, booth 5554, promoting my first graphic novels that I actually wrote, drew, colored, designed, everything. And I'm actually also an instructor, teacher at the Art Center College in Pasadena, with also an educational book on this end over here. And I've been just drawing all day.
That's cool. What are you drawing today?
I'm actually doing a commission for a person who wanted an Iron Man Gundam cover, actually. So I'm penciling in something at the moment. I'll be inking it and watercoloring it.
Very cool. Is this your first time at Comic-Con?
No, this is actually my 10th year here.
10th year?
10th year, absolutely.
How's it changed in the 10 years you've been here?
Just a lot more people, but actually it's gotten great in terms of the fluctuations, where last year there's a lot more fan-based interest, but this year, independent comics and independent artists are doing really well right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Christian says nice samurai art.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Hi there. Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I'm doing a live stream, talking to folks here at Comic-Con. I got about 220 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and what you got here?
Hello, my name is Brett Bean, and I've got t-shirts, and I've got art prints, and originals, and books, and myself.
Yes, tell us about your art.
Well, it's visual, so you can actually just look instead of having me talk about it.
What would you call the style of your art?
I would say mine.
Good.
No, I work for like Disney and Jim Henson's Creature Shop and DreamWorks and stuff. So it's very animated friendly, and you know that side of things. Whatever makes you laugh and giggle and smile is pretty much what the artwork's about.
This guy makes me laugh and giggle and smile.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what he's there for.
That's cool. Or this one's neat. Your Frapposaurus.
Frapposaurus.
Yeah, like a frappuccino combined with a dinosaur, right?
Exactly. We have the Velociraptor.
Okay.
So Velociraptor going up into the heavens.
Nice.
We got octopi.
I love it. Octopi right there. It's a pie and an octopus combined together.
Yeah, I feel falafel on the other side and holy ship.
Holy ship.
So Yes.
Yeah.
Stuff that makes me giggle and hopefully makes somebody else giggle.
So what happens between diapers and deadlines?
This is all the artwork I did when I had a baby. So it's all between diapers and deadlines.
Oh, nice.
This is all the artwork I did during that. So it's just a bunch of sketches and
cool. If people want to find you, and if they're not at Comic-Con, how would they do that?
Right here on Instagram is probably the best spot, or shopanddraw.com. We have all of our merchandise and stuff there too, if you want to support local artists.
Cool. Veronica says fun stuff, and Mark says nice beard.
Thank you. I grew it for you, Mark.
Nice. And Dan Kettle says talented fellow. By the way, if you want to see yourself later, it's on Yellow Productions. You're about an hour and 20 minutes into the Artist's Alley live stream.
Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Brett.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Thanks. So now we've, Dan says, all hail the beard. I agree, all hail the beard. So now we're entering just some more vendors. Less artists here, but they got a bunch of these Japanese statues. Dragon Ball Z. Here we've got the art of Brittany Lee. This is Olivia at Ozone Productions. Cherry Awesome Sunsets joined in. Hi, Cherry.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to.
This is kind of a cool stall right here. Lots of very colorful things. Robert asks if I went to Small Press yet. No, I have not been to Small Press. I am heading to Small Press as we speak. I'm walking in that general direction. The art of Joe Coroni. Cherry says, just followed Brett Bean on Instagram. Awesome, Cherry. I'm glad I could introduce you all to some new and talented artists.
I know.
Okay, so to get to Small Press, we have to go through what I'll call the heart of the convention. So I'm going to turn off my interview microphone for about 5 minutes because here I'm just walking through people and I want both hands. All right. So on my right, this is essentially the lobby of the convention center down that way. This is the aisle closest to the lobby. We just passed the Nickelodeon booth. We're coming up on the Konami booth. Trying to walk the path of least resistance. Sometimes people say like, oh, Chris, it's not very busy. It's just not very busy where I happen to be walking right now. I mean, and yes, I would describe this as not very busy. Because when it gets very busy, you can't walk, and it has a feeling of Tokyo subway style. Carmen's joined in. She says hi from Germany. Hi, Carmen. Thanks for joining in from Germany. By the way, if this is your first time on the live stream, I'll be doing Comic-Con content all this weekend, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications so you get notified of some of the other content I'll be putting out. I did a couple of 360 videos yesterday. That'll be coming out tonight. Stay tuned for those, and I always cover the cosplay on Saturday. I also did a cosplay video from yesterday of the best cosplay from the first day at Comic-Con. And if you're already subscribed, hey, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, say that you like the live stream, and I will be live streaming likely for 1 more hour. So if you want to get your friends in, things like that, definitely share it with them. Have them join in the fun if they can't make it here to Comic-Con. Malta's joining from Malta. How come there are no cosplayers? There are cosplayers, but the biggest cosplay day is generally Saturday. So there are cosplayers though. You just maybe can't see them around everybody else. So as you can see, it's starting to get much busier here. Sometimes I feel like a cow or cattle as I walk through Comic-Con. On the right, these areas where it says no standing or sitting, these are places where they're just staging the lines. So these are lines for various things. I don't know what this line is for, but everybody jokes that Comic-Con can often be called LineCon. Virtual Graphics joined in from Switzerland. Thanks, Virtual Graphics, for joining in. Jake Slayer says, I like the video. Thanks for liking it. I appreciate it. I saw those likes go up, so thank you very much for everybody who liked the video. If you haven't yet, you know, that little thumb, it's pretty easy to click. And here's a neat Stormtrooper. Thanks to the extra people who clicked that thumb. I appreciate it. Number's up to 90 now. Thank you very much. Kim Jong-un liked, which is super awesome. Thanks, Kim Jong-un. Everybody loves it when I share with them your comments. Look at that, we're up to 99 likes. Who's going to put us over the top and get to 100 likes? Vidya wants to know if I'll be streaming something from DC tomorrow. Comic-Con does not allow streaming in any panels, so I only stream from the exhibit hall.
We were really impressed at first, but the more I analyzed it, I'm like,
So on my left, what I'm walking by, this is the big Star Wars booth. Star Wars has a really big booth. If you missed yesterday's live stream, in yesterday's live stream, I walked through all the big booths like Marvel, DC, Warner Brothers, Viz Media, Marvel, Hasbro. That's why I'm just skipping all of them now to get to the small press area.
I haven't heard
Dan says, how big is the exhibit hall? The exhibit hall is 55 aisles wide, long, 55 aisles long. How long is that, like in linear feet or meters or things like that? I don't really have an answer to that for you. I mean, it feels really long. Like in the video that I'll be putting out tonight, which is a 360 walkthrough I did yesterday. In that video, I walked the length of the exhibit hall, and to walk the length of it takes about 20 minutes. And that's kind of like walking, I don't know, if you walked as fast as you could, it's maybe 15 minutes, but that's also with a lot of people in it. If you're trying to cover the whole exhibit hall and you're coming to Comic-Con and you got 4 days, I would say it takes about 2 days to see everything on the exhibit hall. There was a question about why doesn't Comic-Con have a streaming service yet? Well, because they want people to come to Comic-Con. So I don't think they're particularly in the business of setting up streaming services. They want people to come to the convention. Michael says Comic-Con turns 50. Actually, this year is the 50th year of Comic-Con, and it's also the 50th year of Apollo 11. Okay, so I moved over to the middle aisle now. This is the Marvel booth on the left. Usually they do a cosplay contest on Saturday. Assuming they still are, I will be joining that tomorrow. Well, of course, when I say joining the contest, I don't mean I'll be in it. You know, my costume's just the costume of a YouTuber, right? That's what I've got right here with these earphones, so I can hear people actually talking. Hey, it's the guy. Good to see you guys. I love people who see my videos and then see me, so it's always fun. Earlier, one of the artists said we could find his sort of Mexican-inspired art at Sideshow Collectibles. The Sideshow Collectibles booth is this one right here to my left that has all the things kind of in plastic cases. I'm not going to go in there because I was in there yesterday in yesterday's live stream. Dale wants to know if it's the same yellow shirt as yesterday. Dale, I have about 30 yellow shirts, so this is not the same yellow shirt as yesterday. When I go on travel, I pack only yellow shirts. It works for consistency. And this yellow shirt in particular, when I'm doing something like this and I have the lapel microphone on, I need something to run the microphone through the shirt so that you guys can hear me. Hey, that guy's pretty excited to be alive. That's good. I always love when people are excited for the camera. Okay, so we are getting near the small press area. So when I started this, we started at aisle 55, and now I'm on aisle 19. They actually had 2 zeros, so it's 5,500, 1,900 to number all the booths. There was a comment that the resolution is down. I don't know, maybe because there's more people here. Maybe it was better in Artist's Alley with the higher resolution. I don't know what to tell you. I did not, I don't have anything to adjust the resolution. We are just at the whim of the internet gods. I like the giant robot booth here because they have a whole bunch of Totoro merchandise.
See, I'm glad I didn't buy one. I wish you Sorry.
Okay, I now see the sign that says Small Press West. Good deal. Dan Kettle says his cousin thanks for the Las Vegas reviews. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's try to find what the beginning of Small Press West is. I think it's over here. Why is it west? I think it's like divided by a food court or something. Carlito says, love the cosplay video. Thank you very much. Here's a couple folks doing some cosplay. Adam wants to know what panel I'm looking forward to seeing the most. Hopefully Family Guy, Simpsons, and the Orville panels tomorrow morning. Also Kevin Smith tomorrow night. Hi there. You guys look like fun people. My name's... Yeah, you look that way, but you're not sure. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would any of you like to introduce yourself and your art that you have here?
He does. I'm Todd.
Todd, would you like to take the microphone, Todd? Okay. There's about 240 people on the live stream right now.
Hello, 240 people.
Yeah. So tell us about yourself.
243 people.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself and your art.
I'm Todd. This is my art.
You also draw people in crayon for $1.
That's true, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes them look awesome?
Yes.
What inspires your art?
The $1 drawings. It's the 243 people, just about. Yeah.
All right. Is this your first year at Comic-Con? You've been coming many times.
Yep.
How long have you been coming to Comic-Con?
How long have I been coming to Comic-Con? 40 years? 10 years.
10 years. All right. I know I've seen.
Feels like 40 years.
I've seen Mr. Toast here for many years. So.
I've been coming since.
Would you like the microphone, Dan?
Yeah, I've been coming since 2004.
Yeah.
Started out in small press.
Okay.
Then got a booth, and have made good friends like Todd, who we didn't know each other before we knew each other, and now we're friends and we share a booth.
So, do you draw Mr. Toast?
He actually.
Who draws Mr. Toast?
I created Mr. Toast.
Okay.
He draws the Mr. Toast comic, but then this is my Mr. Toast original art that I sell here.
Very good. And what inspired you to create Mr. Toast?
I just love breakfast.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I love breakfast
I'm a
too.
Super big breakfast guy.
Yeah.
We just went to breakfast this morning.
Where'd you go to breakfast?
We went to the Broken Yoke.
Yeah.
The Dump Dump.
Nice. Did you enjoy the Broken Yoke?
We always do.
Yeah. All right.
We'll give them a shout
Tradition.
out. Shout out to the Broken Yoke on 6th Street. 6th Street.
Yeah. Kim Jong-un wants to know, how long does it take to do a drawing for $1? Or if you did it for me.
40 years.
I guess. What if you do one for me?
For you, it's like a minute.
A minute? Here.
I can't hold the microphone while I do it.
Maybe he can hold the microphone.
Give me the microphone, then we'll draw. What's your name? Is your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris.
Yeah. I'll give you $1, but
look, there's
my
HR
channel's
Puffin
called Yellow
stuff.
Productions.
HR Puffin stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, that's the back of HR Puffin stuff,
Nice.
people. That's what you're missing by not being at Comic-Con.
They're missing a lot. That's me. That's my channel. So the
Yellow. Aren't you going to draw him?
yeah. And let me give you $1.
Don't
Cool.
give him the card you're going to draw him on.
Don't tell me how to
Here, let's show the $1 going in there. $1.
Yeah, we didn't know each other until we knew each other.
Okay.
If you can.
Thank you.
And I'll draw you on this one.
Now, what?
Besides yellow?
My favorite color besides yellow is blue.
So what Todd does is he asks you first what your favorite color is. If you don't have a favorite color, then he makes the joke, what's your second favorite color? And then they come up with a color. All guys pick blue because guys are boring.
Is that so?
Pretty much, I would say 90% of guys pick blue because blue is lame. I would pick gray because gray is cool.
Right on.
Or I'd pick tan because tan is also cool. I wouldn't care. Or you can pick white if you want to be really meta.
What about chartreuse?
I don't know what color chartreuse is, so I would
Okay.
never. I always think it's green, but I think it's actually pink.
Yes.
So it should be green. It should be like a little off lime green, but it's pink, so that's kind of stupid. So Todd he goes to town, which not in the way you're thinking, but it usually takes him. It takes him about a minute and a half, and it's amazing because everybody that does it, they get it. Even the skeptical ones then turn and a smile wraps across their face.
Yeah.
And we have people that take them home and they frame them and they put them on their wall. We also have people that come every year and have come for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years
To
and
get the
themselves.
drawings.
Yes, and
Oh,
so
wow.
you see sort of the evolution of a
Oh,
person
interesting.
in their Todd drawings.
Interesting. I might have to make that a tradition now.
If
I have
you're
to see
coming
it
back,
first, so yeah.
Yeah,
No, I've been to Comic-Con, oh gosh, probably every year since 1993. I've been every year
93.
since
That's
then.
a lot of time.
Uh-huh. It is a lot of time.
And how long have you been have live streaming it?
Live streaming for about the past 3 years. This is the first year I upgraded to that microphone so that they can hear you too.
And it works
so
a lot better.
it
And then
does.
do you dump this up to YouTube after it's done?
It's live streams to YouTube. And
So
yes,
it saves the whole thing.
it
So we can
saves
go
it.
back and watch
Yes,
and see
you-
how
you can.
idiotic we look.
You look fantastic. People are saying
I seriously doubt that.
they were glad you engaged is what they said.
They were
Yes.
sick of Todd talking, and they're glad that I could come on and commentate and just sort of take over the show because
You probably have about 3 viewers.
No, it's 232.
It's going down. It's falling fast.
Robert Johnston, says his favorite color is lightsaber green, and
Okay.
And Jay Slayer also loves blue. So.
Oh, you see, he's a guy. He loves blue.
Yeah. Eileen says more gray and tan.
See,
Yeah.
she's a girl after my own heart. Here we're ready for the big reveal.
Ready for the reveal. All right.
Bring it over there. Bring it over there.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, look at that. You have a giant. If you could see his face, he has a giant smile on his
they
face.
probably can't see it very well. Yeah, no. Probably not with the live stream. So here we go. Let's look at that. That's really neat. Does that focus? Here, I have to get the faces out so they can focus on this.
Absolutely.
All right. Look at that. Does everybody think that looks like me?
Yes.
I think it does. It's
I think it
the
does
Y,
too.
the yellow shirt, especially the lines coming up from the top. It stands for my channel, Yellow Productions. Yeah, that's right. All right. Now I need to put this away in a way that I don't crush it.
Well, we're at booth 1945 if you're coming down to Comic-Con. Come on by. We'll be here. We'll roast you if you want. We'll engage with you. We'll
talk about pods and Marlon Brando.
Yeah. Everybody says worth $1 for $1. Pretty good. Great
Pretty
draw.
good.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Well, I think it's frankly just the bandwidth of the live stream. So I will
blame the bandwidth.
Yeah, I will blame it. So guys, I'll post that up on Facebook so you can see the whole thing. And if people want to find you like online, how do they do that?
You can find me on Instagram, Shaky Bacon.
Shaky Bacon.
Yes, and you can find Todd. Todd, where can they find you on the web? His name is Todd Webb, by the way.
I'm at toddbot.com. TODDBOT.
What's your Instagram?
Toddbot.com. Spelled out. TODDBOTDOTCOM.
Oh, all right. Very good.
Toddbot.com.
Drop the mic. Actually, Candy says, I think they're going to keep your mic.
Is it okay if we drop the mic?
Yeah, right. Awesome. Gentlemen, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you, and it was a pleasure to meet you, too. Thanks. And thanks for the drawing. Okay, those guys were a lot of fun. Here we have the art of Mauricio Abril. Let's see, what do we have over here? We have Rare Earth Comics, commissions, prints, original stories. This guy looks pretty friendly. Hi there, good. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming. I got about 226 folks on the live stream just talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art here?
Absolutely. My name's Ian Alley Seals. I'm a writer and the publisher of Rare Earth Comics, and
I'm Jeff Tingley, one of the creators here at Rare Earth Comics.
So let me tell you about Rare Earth Comics.
Great.
So we are a small press comic book publisher from Hartford, Connecticut, and we have 3 really cool series going on here at the show. Right over here, we have Dr. Atlantis. I'm partial to it. I wrote it. It's a steampunk series set on the high seas. It's about a world where the Earth really is flat, the ocean is endless, and the main character takes his steam-powered ship out into the endless seas to explore the unknown. Now, I could talk about Heretic Hex right now, and I will. That is created by Jeff Tingley here. I'm simply going to say 3 words: punk rock Gandalf. And now, Jeff, I'm going to put it to you to give some more words.
And just so you know the comments, what people are saying, DTFT says, you're a very confident dude. And Sam says, woot actual comics.
Thank you.
Yes.
Woot back.
So Heretic Hex was created in part from my love of a lot of 90s independent comics, and I wanted to get that feeling and that energy back into it, as well as the energy of punk rock. So the main character in this is a wizard, but he has more of an attitude of like a Joe Strummer or even a Sid Vicious.
Nice. Awesome.
So that's Heretic Hex. It's a fantastic book. And the last book I'm going to talk about, creator Carl Mefford would be here to talk about it, but he's off doing a portfolio review for someone. So here we go. Falling Awake is a story of 2 women from literally different worlds. One from a world of magic and fantasy, the other from Middle America. But every night when they go to sleep, they dream of each other's lives, and then their worlds start colliding. It is a fabulous book. And I happen to think that all of our books are fabulous, and we're here trying to get them to as many people as we can.
Cool. For the people who aren't here, how could they find you guys online or some other way?
RareEarthComics.com.
RareEarthComics.com. All right. Very cool. Eileen says, sick Wolverine.
Oh yes. Well, here's the sad thing about this Wolverine. I'm going to tell everybody about this. So the co-creator of our company, David Robles, drew the Wolverine as well as the Zatanna, and as well as a number of different prints that we have here at the show. One of the things that we do at the show to make ends meet is we do commissions. People come up to the booth, they want Spider-Man drawn, we draw it. You want Pickle Rick fighting Deadpool?
That sounds awesome.
We did that 15 minutes ago.
Nice.
And it's one of our favorite things to do, and it helps pay the bills. Now, David Robles, who is was a fabulous artist, he couldn't make it to the show. And so he's back in Hartford, Connecticut, just sitting there waiting to get a commission through the mail or for us to do. And it keeps almost happening. So if anyone loves that particular Wolverine, you want him to draw something, talk to us. We'll get it done.
Good deal. And Dale likes the baby Groot.
That's by a wonderful creator named Jennifer Harris. She's one of the other creators at Rare Earth Comics. If you pan up there, you can see a picture of her book, Dungeon Minis, or it might be on the other side, actually. You got it. And Jen Harris and Luke Harris, they're co-creators, and they're just absolutely wonderful, and they've drawn a lot of the prints at our table.
All right. Well, gentlemen, appreciate it. Here's my card. If you want to find yourself on the live stream, you are an hour and 45 minutes in on the Art
Excellent.
live stream.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Have a great show,
Thank
everybody.
You so much. Yeah, pleasure to meet you both. Thank you. The Vampire Scrolls. Hi there. How you doing?
Well, thanks yourself.
Good. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists. Would you like to chat about your booth here and what you got?
Certainly.
Here's a microphone.
Alrighty.
Introduce yourself and what you got here.
Hi, my name's Greg Burke. I'm from Australia. I'm here at Comic-Con exhibiting my novels. I've got 2 in the first series, which is the Vampire Scrolls. I've got book 1 and book 2, and then the book this year that I've just released is called Elementals.
Cool. What part of Australia are you from?
From Sydney.
Sydney?
Yeah.
Is this your first time to San Diego Comic-Con? You've been here before?
No, actually each of the books has been launched here, so it's actually our 6th year here.
All
We
right.
love coming. It's a big trek, but we do like coming here. So yeah, if anyone likes, vampires or ancient Chinese mythology, come past and grab a book.
Vampires and ancient Chinese mythology. That's an interesting combination.
Yes, well, this is actually a book that I wrote about 25 years ago. I've only just self-published it. So,
what inspired you to do a book about vampires?
The vampire book, it was just I was actually interested in the Blood Countess. So I'm not sure whether you've heard of her, Elizabeth
I've not.
Bathory. Okay, so she was actually alive in late 1500s, and she was the most powerful woman in Europe. And then she was convicted of being a vampire and having murdered 600 women and jailed up in her own castle. So that was a fascinating story for me. So hence, it's historical fiction.
Yeah.
The fiction's wrapped around her real story.
Interesting. Is it a graphic novel or a word
No,
novel?
just a novel.
Okay. How much does it cost?
At the moment, it's $10 or for one book, or you'll get both books for $20, plus a set of the character cards and a free comic to show you what some of the other characters look like.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
If you want to find the live stream later, my channel's called Yellow Productions. You are about an hour and 45 minutes in.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your
thanks.
time.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Here There Be Monsters Press. Hi there. How you doing? Good. I'm Chris. I got a live stream with about 220 folks on it, just talking to artists about their art here at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about what you got here? You're on.
That's the whole prompt?
Yeah, that's the whole prompt.
Oh, okay.
Do you want more of a prompt?
Do I get a lead-in act first?
A lead-in act? Dun, 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 dun.
There we go, that works.
All right.
My name is Jaime Carrillo. I'm here with Here There Be Monsters Press at Comic-Con for my 15th year here, selling my art. That's basically it.
That's cool. What would you consider the style of your art?
Fantasy illustration. I like dark themes mostly. My wife hates them. She tells me I paint too many skulls. So
Skulls and dragons?
There's a couple of pretty things in there somewhere. I don't know.
I see
the
a lot
occasional
of
one.
I see a lot of skulls.
Yeah. They're fun, and I mean they're kind of universal. I think we all have them.
Yeah. What medium do you work with?
It's about 99% oil paint. It's traditional medium. I haven't gotten into the 21st century yet. So. Support original art.
DTFT says the dragon above your head looks awesome, which I'd assume is that one that has.
That's
a little
been the
bit of
most
fire
popular
in it.
one this year.
Yeah.
That has. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate the comment.
If people want to find you online or things like that, how would they do that?
They can get my name I'm on Instagram. There's how you spell my name. So if you type that in, I'll come up. And feel free to follow me on Instagram.
Focus.
I do work for different companies. Right now I do work for Lucasfilm, do Acme Archives, Star Wars prints, and things of that nature
So
as well.
I assume for $20 those are prints, right?
Those are just prints, yeah.
Do you sell the originals too?
I do sell the originals. I didn't bring any this time, but yep, I sell them online.
Okay, so they'd be able to find those on your website?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Somebody asked that question.
Oh, yeah.
And Black Betty says, I like the Grim Reaper with the mustache. The Grim Reaper with the mustache.
With the mustache.
Which one's the Grim Reaper? Or was that down
couple.
here?
I don't see a mustache.
I don't either. Maybe it's just the... this?
Oh, that's Vlad the Impaler. That's an original.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's probably what I was showing when I was showing down here. So
Oh, that's true.
Dale says top right corner. I guess he likes that one. That is not... that is definitely not that, but all right. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you want to find yourself on the live stream, channel's called Yellow Productions.
Awesome.
You're
Thank you
about
very much.
an hour and 50 minutes in. Thank you. Okay, let's go look for the next friendly artist to chat. This one, Pirate Cove, he's busy though. Pirate Cove, outrageous comedy, extraordinary adventure, average Joe. Dan says the picture just got way better. It's not like I did anything, but I'm happy to hear that.
Everything's individual.
DTFT asked if I bought anything yet. I have not bought anything yet. This is cool. This is Kaiju Tourism Bureau postcard sets. Magical landscapes of Japan. Okay, Kim Jong-un is right. I bought the $1 drawing, and Kim Jong-un, I didn't say thank you earlier because I was getting the drawing, but thank you very much for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate you funding the drawing. So really, I only paid 1 cent. So thank you, Kim Jong-un.
Photoshop is your baby.
Maybe we'll come back and chat with that guy when he's not so busy. This guy looks like he's fun. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art?
I'm actually not the artist. I'm covering for a panel.
Oh, all right.
He will be back this afternoon at around 3 o'clock.
Okay, well, can you tell us about his art then?
Of course. He's actually influenced by Don Rosa. I don't know if you know who Don Rosa is, but he is a Disney Duck artist who's worked on Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck.
Okay.
He's also influenced by Robert Crumb, who is a underground artist from the 1970s. He's very hyper detailed. He's also influenced by Todd McFarlane, hence the name McFarlane the Goblin.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yes.
So this is if Todd McFarlane was a goblin? Is that the idea?
Well, no.
No.
It's just, he just has the name. It's basically
Okay.
about a tree goblin shaman who's trying to find a new land to live in. So each comic book is an adventure into those different lands. In one land, you have to race everywhere to actually get to the place you're going. In another land, everything is protected by a vault because no one shares and they want to keep all their treasures to themselves. And then in the end, you find out if he finally finds his home. And he meets a lot of other characters and different people along the way.
Good deal.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate your
much.
time.
Have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Yeah, you too. Melvin, the super duper robot. Hi there.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would you like to talk about what you got going on here?
Sure.
Here's a microphone so people can hear you. There are 220 people on the live stream.
Cool.
So introduce yourself and Melvin.
Sure. My name is Joshua Margolis, and I am creator of Melvin, the super duper robot. And I'm a clay sculptor. And one day I decided to figure out how I could tell a longer story about one of my sculptures. And so I decided to write some children's books. And so what I did is I took Melvin outside, I photographed him in the real world, and then I started to construct his narrative around that. So these are my books, and everything is a live photograph shot in the real world with a unique ceramic sculpture to help tell the stories.
Interesting. Yeah. How long does it take you to make one of these sculptures?
So it takes me anywhere from about 6 to 20 hours on a piece. sculpting is what's easy for me. I've been doing it for about 30 years. It's the writing, the photography, the editing. Those are the things that really were the long challenge. And so my first book took me about a year to do.
Yeah.
And then my new book, Melvin the Super Duper Robot, took me about 6 months.
The new book right here.
Yep.
Melvin the Super Duper Robot. So this one's not photos. This one's...
It is still
that one's
photos,
also
and it's a
photos.
little bit more digitally altered and illustrated, though.
Okay.
This book is on sale here for $10, and I actually give you a free $5 lapel pin with the purchase of the new book.
Ex-soldier Marcy wants to know, why does Melvin look so sad over there?
So in the first book, he's a little sad and lonely. The book is about depression and anxiety, but it's also a book about working through those emotions. And so he does end up happy-ish by the end of the book, though, so it's really important.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Amy Yee says, great idea. Caitlin says, so cool. Super Mario fan says, amazing. That sounds awesome.
Cool.
So there we go. All right. Well, hey, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. If you want to find yourself later, channel's called Yellow Productions. You are about an hour and 57 minutes into the Artist Alley live stream.
Cool. Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Have a good one.
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm golden. How are you?
I'm good. I'm yellow. You're golden. Here, have a microphone. Yeah, I'm live streaming, talking to.
Yay! Hello, everybody.
Right.
Hello.
There's 236 people on the live stream.
Woo! I love it.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to my adventures. This is a comic book series that I created called The Adventures of Golden ASS, about an amazingly sexy spy who is saving the world one bad date at a time. Yeah.
Good deal. What inspired you to create this series?
Bad dates.
Bad dates.
I mean, everybody needs to be rescued, especially when they have a bad date. So that's how the premise came along.
Nice.
So come into
Yeah.
the adventures.
What
we
we got here?
have the first 5 books available in print, and then of course we have stills from the book itself. We have tank tops, as well as a little package deal of looking like the golden ass, which is the eyelashes, the cape, and the gold shorts.
Cool. Comments. Adam R says you were made for this. Dale laughs about bad dates, and Dale wants to know what booth number are you?
Oh, I am small press P13.
Small press P13.
Yes, come on by, get some goodies. You won't regret being a part of the adventures.
And Ex-Soldier Marcy wants to know if your costume is based on your character.
Yes, I am actually cosplaying my costume now. This is the costume that my character in the book dresses up as when she takes down the bad guys.
Cool. Dan Kettle says he can see a movie in this.
Yes, that
All
is
right.
the plan. Movies, television. We want world domination. We want everyone to recognize Golden Ass.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I love the gold eyelashes too.
Thank you very much.
All
Have
right.
a golden
Yeah.
day.
Pleasure to meet you. If you want to find yourself on the live stream, it's about 2 hours in on the Artist Alley live stream. All right. Thank you very much. That was fun. Hi there. How you guys doing? My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art? Sure. Okay. There are 230 people that you're talking to right now on the live stream.
All right, that's awesome. My name is Scott Sutton. I write, illustrate, and publish my own line of kids' books. Have since 1985-86, and these are all my books. They're all in rhyme. They have little lessons to them, and my wife makes little dolls to go with them. See?
Very cool. Have you been coming to Comic-Con for a while?
It's my first year.
First year. All right. What do you think so far?
Wow. Wowie,
Yeah.
wowie, wow.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't believe on life under the plants needs to come to Comic-Con. That's
Believe
all I
in
have to
life under the plants?
No, I said if they if they don't believe in life on other planets, they
Life
need to
on
come
other
to-
planets.
Yes,
Got
there you
it.
go. Okay. And I also have how to draw stuff. Teaches you how to draw the way
How
the
to draw
comic book
stuff?
and the Disney guys do it. Yeah.
Does it actually teach you how to draw
yeah,
stuff?
teaches how to draw.
Yeah.
Same method used by the animators and the comic book artists. And then I have also the Monster Manners, my most popular book. Teaches 20 different manners I got from school teachers.
Very cool.
Want me to read you a little section of it, or do you got time?
Yeah, sounds great. Here, I'll hold the microphone so you
Thank
can.
you, I appreciate
can,
that. Here we go. Monster Manners by Scotty Sutton. When you sneeze or have stuff stuck in your nose, use a tissue to clean it, not your fingers or clothes. Flush the toilet too. Wash your hands when you're through, because there's germs in the toilet and it stinks. P.O. Thank you very much.
Nice. Super cool Mario fan says, wow, a cool book. And Kaz says, I love the book and that your wife does cuddly toys. Brilliant. And Vidya says, awesome book of manner. And Veronica says, a modern Dr. Seuss.
All
right.
you so much. Thank you for the answer.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a card in case you want to see it later. You're about 2 hours into the live stream. Do you guys have a card too?
Yes.
Oh, you guys have. Or just tell me what your booth number is, and that way everybody can hear it. P11.
So right at the top. We're in the small press section.
Cool. P11 in small press. In case you guys want to check them out. Thanks, appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I'll pull out my phone and we can track them down for you.
Okay, here. Let's go over here to Falling Rock National Park. Hi there. How you both doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream through Artist Alley. I have 238 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and what you got here?
Sure.
Okay.
We're actually covering our friend's table for lunch.
All right.
He's pretty awesome.
Okay.
So we can tell you about it. His name is Josh Shalick. He has a series of, it's called Falling Rock National Park. It's basically a series about animals in a national park and all their silly adventures. And he started doing just like black and white dinosaur outlines, and that's actually what inspired this coloring book. And then he colored a few and made them prints. So this has actually been pretty popular with kids. And then, and then he also made like a Nick Offerman like Foldy comic.
Yeah. I've always wondered what would happen with dinosaurs in space.
I know. I mean, someone has to explain.
That's right.
And now you have an answer. And you can color as you learn about it. But yeah, so he'll be back in like an hour.
Cool. Comments from the live stream. Ex-Soldier Marcy says ahoy.
Ahoy, yes.
2 people said ahoy. Vidya says that as well. James says great Stranger Things cosplay.
Oh, thanks guys.
All right. And Super Mario fan says wow. So thank you both.
All right.
Appreciate your time. All right. Oh, and there was a question, how much are the comic books? How much are the comic books?
Individual issues are $4.
The individual issues are $4. Here, I'm going to turn this on
Yep.
so they can see both. There we go, selfie stream.
Hey, guys.
All right. Hey.
The individual ones are $4, and then the bundles are, depending on which ones you get, like 15. Yeah.
All right, good deal. Thank you very much.
Hey, guys.
In case you want to see the live stream later, channel's called Yellow Productions.
Thanks so
Yeah,
much.
you are about 2 hours and 5 minutes into it. All right, thank you much. Where can you order them? Where can you order them?
So if you go to joshshalick.com, so it's literally his name.com.
Josh Shalick, JOSHSHALEK.com. All right, good deal. Thank you much. Okay, that's all the questions I'm coming back with now. Okay, there was a request and a super chat that I saw. Super chat from Star Trooper. Please go back to Comics for Peace. Where was Comics for Peace? Go back to Comics for Peace. Okay, Star Trooper. I'm going back to Comics for Peace. Comics for Peace. Hi, my name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Star Trooper, who's on the live stream with 230 other people, saw me go by your booth and said, please go back to Comics for Peace. So, So I got a microphone so they can hear you. Introduce yourself and introduce what you guys have here.
Hi, we're from Comics for Peace. We have these 2 lovely students over here who've flown 10,000 miles all the way to be here.
That's a long way.
Yep,
Yeah.
long way to be here. 30 years. They are jet lagged.
I bet they are.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful program where they worked along with 18 other students from all over Pakistan, and they worked on creating these awesome comics which are over here now, and they're all available for free. So if you're coming over here, you can get them all for free for the next 2 days as well. you could download them. Or you could download them from comicsofpeace.com. They're free over there as well, and they're all on the subject of peace and promoting, a peaceful society.
That's cool. Is this your first time at Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time in the U.S.
First time in the U.S.
Yep.
All right. What do you guys think so
Her
far?
first time on a plane. So
Okay. How was the flight? How long was the flight from Pakistan? 30 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a long way.
4 layovers. It was crazy.
4 layovers.
4 layovers.
Yeah.
But worth it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
We're loving the vibe over here. We're loving the love over here.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of love from a lot of people. People are loving our comics, and we're just really grateful that we're able to sort of like show our culture and present a different image of Pakistan from what sometimes you see on television media, which is not that great.
Right.
And we can have like different issues over here. So we talk about trans rights, we talk about women's rights, we talk about dealing with depression and loss. We talk about like economic rights and education rights and just minorities in general. But they're also very engaging. Like this one is like about a transgender superhero. This is about a very Orwellian dystopian future. This is about a folk story from Pakistan. And they're really engaging and very interesting stories. And they're all in English, and you can all read them all and enjoy them.
And the twist is that it's it's all about from a Pakistani perspective. So which is exactly. So it's something new and different in that perspective.
If people wanted to order them and get the prints online, could they? Or online, can they just see the digital ones?
Online, they can just see the digital ones for now. We're hoping that the prints will be available as well. We're talking to publishers over here. If you guys know anybody, let them know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody asked how much are they, so that's why I was
They're
asking.
free. They're free.
If they come to Comic-Con, but...
Online as well. They're free online.
Well, the digital ones, but not the prints,
Not
right?
the
Yeah,
prints,
All right.
If you know publishers.
Right. So comments, just so you know what people said. L400 said, you guys are doing great. Muay Thai
Thank
says,
you.
yay, comics are peace. Eddie says, making the world a better place. Aaron says, good work, I'll check you out online.
Awesome.
Zach says, the booth is awesome. So, yeah, awesome. Everybody's loving it. Also, Kim Jong-un is on the live stream. He says, nice people. And,
Yay!
yes. And then
Thank you, Kim.
Jess says, tell them to come back for more cons.
We would love to come back.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Support us, download our comics, leave a comment, tell us how you like them.
Yeah, and if you don't like them, let us know as well.
That's cool. Sounds good. Here's a card for you guys in case you want to find yourself on the live stream. You're a little after 2 hours in. So, all right. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your con.
Hello.
Thank you. All right. They will. All right. Okay, that was fun. Those people traveled a long way from Pakistan. This booth looks interesting. Hi there, how you doing? Good. My name's... He's the artist. Artist, do you have a moment to chat? Maybe he does. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. I have 240 people on the live stream right now. And I also love to travel to Japan. My primary point of my channel is to do travel videos. I have over 100 videos on Japan, so I saw you have a lot of Japan stuff. I thought maybe you'd be willing to introduce yourself and introduce your art.
Yes, we love Japan.
Yeah.
And these posters try to harken back to the days of old vintage travel posters with Japan, and I kind of put together some fun Kaiju Bureau of Tourism for them all, just
That's
to
cool.
kind of make up something that
Right. That's neat.
Yeah, thanks.
I take it you're also a fan of Totoro?
Big fan of the Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki films, yes. I love integrating the feel of old Japanese prints and the look of old vintage antique artwork, ephemera.
Ex-Soldier Marcy says the artwork behind you is beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you've also got postcards down here, postcard sets.
Yes, they come as prints and as postcard sets.
Kaz Stewart says, loving your art and that you like Ghibli. Excellent guy. A Super Mario fan says amazing art with a smiley face after it.
That's wonderful.
If people wanted to find you online, how could they? If they
Well,
weren't
they can
here?
go to my website. It's www.chetart.com. And from there they can find my online shop. We're actually offering free shipping for the next week on all orders shipped within the U.S.
Cool. And it's Chet Art?
Chetart.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
I'll hand you a card in case you want to see yourself later. You are 2 hours and 10 minutes on the live stream. Awesome. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And Veronica says great use of color.
Oh, that's nice.
This looks like an interesting comic book right here. These are Black Sheep Comics Skull Bunnies. It's the last 8 copies ever. Hi there. I am filming. It's a live stream, actually. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Are you the artist here?
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art? There are 240 people watching this live stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm an artist from San Francisco. I don't know what to say.
Tell us about your art.
I love doing whimsical and cute artwork. Looks like a fairy tale.
It does look like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And it's very cute. I agree.
So, yeah, that's my artwork.
What medium do you do your art in?
So right now, nowadays I usually mostly do digital art because I have a full-time job. So digital art is like way faster to see the result.
Larson says, I love how unique her concepts are.
Oh, thank you.
And Meng Ying Shi says, the bunny looks cute. Where's the bunny? Maybe the bunny's, I don't know. Maybe this looks like a bunny. I think it's not a bunny though. I think it's those are ducks, right?
Yes.
Those are ducks.
Oh, there's a bunny over there.
Yeah, there's bunnies right here. Kaz Stewart says the one with the person in the sunset looks amazing. Which is
that one.
behind you right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
If people wanted to find you online, for those people who aren't here, how could they find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, Etsy. My ID is Hediun, Hediun. So you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, or even Facebook page. I have a Tumblr, but not active as much. So. How much is this? Oh, those are $10. Okay, thank you.
Cool. Well, hey, you got a transaction, so it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Thank you very much. If you want to find the live stream later, my channel's called Yellow Productions. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Oh, this one has pandas. Pocket Pandas. Limited edition canvas print. Can't get enough Pocket Pandas? Want to support the artist? Hi there.
Hello.
My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art? Maybe.
It's busy and I don't want to ignore people.
Okay. Well, there are 250 people right here on the live stream.
Hello,
if you'd like to take a moment just to say hi. Yeah.
My name's Autumn. I am the creator of Pocket Pandas. They're tiny little pandas. They go on adventures and eat all the food. We believe in Nom's adventures in nap time. If you take a look at this sign right here, it has all the places you can find me on social media. The pandas have their own little webcomic, and they are joined by a polar bear who's not really good at life but tries really hard anyway, and a trash panda because squat goals.
That's awesome. On my channel, and I don't have him with me, but I have a stuffed panda that I travel everywhere with. I do travel videos. And so I want to hand you a card so you can find it later, and you can find yourself later, and I'll let you get back to the people at your booth.
Thank you so much.
You are at 2 hours and 15 minutes into the Artist Alley live stream. Do you have a card as well? All right. Thank you very much. All right. Pleasure to meet you. And Super Mario fan says the Pocket Pandas look cool. Ming Yi Shi said the artworks are so cute. So, all right. Thank you. Oh, look, it's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice! Yeah, hey. How's it going? Good. He even sounds like Beetlejuice. That's amazing.
Pero why is he coming here? Like, there you go. Great. Thank you.
Enjoy the cards.
Hi there, how you doing? My name's Chris. I'm good. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art? You're just minding the booth.
Yeah, I'm just minding the booth.
Okay, so no.
She's on her lunch break. Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Hi there. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. I've got 253 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Sure. My name is Katrina Kunstman.
You can hold the microphone.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Don't give me that kind of responsibility.
Uh-oh.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's pressure.
It is a lot.
It is a little bit. I'm a freelance illustrator and storyboard artist. This is the comic I make, Warhead, and my name is Katrina Kunstman.
Cool. Tell us a little bit about Warhead. Somebody, as I was passing by, said Warhead. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, it's kind of a surrealistic slice of life about a graffiti artist in London who has a giant acid green atom bomb for a head, and none of the characters have a normal face or body, so they're all object heads or animal heads or monsters. And you're kind of left wondering whether or not the main character is losing his grip on reality or if this is actually a surreal post-apocalyptic landscape. And it's kind of an examination of what it means to be human through more surreal circumstances than mundane, if that makes sense.
Yeah, very interesting concept. For people who aren't here, since none of these people are, how could they find you if they wanted to see more about Warhead?
You can find me at warheadcomic.tumblr.com or patreon.com/warhead or K_SANZO on Instagram.
Cool. Super Mario fan says the art looks cool. Larson says this is so creative it could easily be a TV show or movie. Love it. Ex-Soldier Marcy says unique. Love it. And Meng Ying Shi says these artworks are so cool. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Chris. Hey, good to see you.
You're going to be upset.
Okay, so at 2 hours and 17 minutes, I got the low battery warning, which means I need to plug into my external battery source. So I'm going to step out from the artist alley for a moment so I'm not in the way as I plug in, and then I'll go back into the alley. But I got this cable I'm plugging in here. So bear with me. Where to next? I'm going to continue. This small press area is pretty big, so there's more people to talk to. I just need to make sure the battery doesn't completely die, because that would end the point of doing a live stream if there's no battery. Yesterday I got about 3 hours out of this, so I figure we've got about another 40 minutes left of this live stream. Hopefully all of your batteries are lasting. Sorry for the shaky footage. Okay, there we go. We've got some battery that's charging. All right. And camera again. Okay. Also.
The madness.
Yes. Here we have What is the Being World? The most peculiar comic book experience. I wonder what makes that so peculiar. But they look busy, so I'm not going to bug them. Dale wants to know if I take restroom breaks before and after. Clearly not while I'm doing it. This is cool. The Moon Minis.
These are the moon minis. They're bunnies that live on the moon, and they make these moon cakes, and if you eat them, they can make a wish, and wish comes true. Okay? Now, I got this idea from an old folklore, it's about 4,000 years old, about the spots on the moon representing the bunny making moon cakes. Yep. So it's actually a mooncake festival they have every year in China. I think that holiday kind of embellished it. They have a princess and a bunny in their book. but mine, I put more bunnies in mine, and then I added this guy named Lord.
Do you mind if I put this microphone here so the live stream hears you while you talk about it? I can hold it so you can move the book.
Great. Yeah, so this is Lord Blog. He lives on the dark side of the moon, and he wants to capture the mooncake recipe so he can wish the whole moon to be his, make every day Monday, and make everything taste like Brussels sprouts. Thank you.
So, he's busy, so I'm not going to bug him. We'll come back later to talk about the moon minis. Hi there. Hi. I'm Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. There's 255 people on the live stream right now. Oh, wow. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art?
Sure. My name's Dave Law, and I do a book called The Space Auditorium.
Tell us about the Space Auditorium.
It's a science fiction fantasy adventure. It follows this girl. She's held captive by an alien race and made to watch nothing but 90s sitcom television, which they use to communicate with her. And
because they probably can't speak our language, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're using that because that's what they think humans identify with. And they use that to get her to run this death race against these giant robots and deadly traps and such. And she realizes her predicament and breaks free, and it becomes this kind of science fiction fantasy Alice in Wonderland adventure.
That's cool. The edgy Indian says science fiction. I love it.
Awesome.
Some of your artwork down here?
Yeah, that's some of my original work that went into the book.
Lauren S. says, nice artwork, great style.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to start with the traditional medium with ink and pen brushes and quills, and I use a lot of watercolor, some marker over here. Oftentimes I'll even put in like crayons and charcoal, various effects.
That's very cool. Amir says, wow, it's fun, I like it, that's cool. Veronica says, excellent use of black.
Well, thank you, Veronica.
If people wanted to find you online, how could they do that?
They can go to www.spaceauditorium.com, and both me and the writer Chris over here, all our info is on there, and you can even see a sneak peek. You can read a free chapter on there and see if it's something you might like.
That's cool. Larson says, the 90s was the golden era. I have to read this wonderful art. Brilliant artist, excellent artwork.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Thank you. And if you guys want to see yourselves on the live stream later, my channel is called Yellow Productions. You are at 2 hours and 22 minutes into the Artist Alley live stream.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your con. Hi there. Good. I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
I'm live streaming, talking to artists at Comic-Con. I have 255 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, what's up? My name is Johnny Parker. I'm over here in Small Press, booth N14. Still in my comics, everything like that. Enjoying Comic-Con. Wish you guys were here, but hopefully you're having a good time at home.
That's cool. Tell us about your comics.
Sure. So I'm an independent writer and creator, and I've got some cool books on my table. Starting down here, my book, Die Cute. It's a romantic rom-com. It tells the story of this kid, Elvis, who has a crush on this girl, but when he goes to give her a mixtape that he made for her, he actually ends up dying. But it's through death he actually discovers what the true meaning of love is. It's really cool. It's really beautiful and awesome. This is my video game anime books called Broken. It's kind of like Pokemon meets Super Smash Bros. Melee. Super dope, super fun. This is my other book right here. It's called Ewoks Are Better Than Hobbits. Because they are. So it tells the story.
They are, definitely.
Because it tells the story of the Ewoks actually going on the journey to destroy the One Ring instead of the Hobbits, and it's amazing. It's hilarious. You have my books right here, Black vs. Brown Head, a black and brown exploitation comedy. It's really funny. It's a black and brown perspective. Really great, really awesome. Down here we have the Black Man's Guide to Getting Pulled Over. Sadly, it happens a lot. And so this time takes a satirical look at it, have some fun with it. This is a book called Death's a Bitch. It tells the story of Ashley. She's the most popular girl in school and a total bitch until she dies. And now there's only one way for her to get her life back. She has to take someone else's.
Nice.
And then this one will relate to you. This is called T-Horror. It tells the story of this girl, Grace, who wants to be a famous YouTube star. So she's filming everything that's happened at school. But one day she's filming their best friend, Wyatt. They discover the kids' school be chased at demons by the teachers. And now some of them save their school using the power of what? Social media.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm Johnny Parker.
Comments from the live stream so that you know. Caitlin says the Ewok idea is really good.
Awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. Appreciate it.
Lauren S. says, gotta love original authors, great sounding plots.
Dog Shay, thank you so much.
Dale wants to know, does broken video game only play on the GameCube?
Good question. That's a prop that we have and everything like that. Yeah. And so it's just really cool. By the way, you might want to turn to the right because we got a real Ewok here right now.
Real Ewok.
Look at the Ewok. Oh, Ewok.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Ewoks are better than hobbits.
Ewoks are better than hobbits.
Nice.
This is true.
That's awesome.
This is true.
Yeah, you must have come back take a picture with that. Right. I love it.
For sure.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, thank you guys so much. If you want to follow me, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at JohnnyP313. You can go there and find out how to get my books online. Again, that's JohnnyP313. You can also check me out on my YouTube channel. I'm with thathashtagshow.com, so you can check me out there. Again, great talking to everybody.
Tell you what, find this on YouTube and leave a comment with your link to your channel, Yellow Productions. It's the name of my channel.
For sure. Awesome.
So you are 2 hours and 25 minutes into this live stream.
That's so awesome. You guys are going strong. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
That's right. And a couple comments about your shirt being awesome, too.
Oh, thank you guys
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Hi there. How you doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. There are 252 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your booth?
Hi, I'm Jim Hillen, and you may know me as the Zombie Bunny guy. I've been here for a while, a number of years.
I've seen you here many years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've got Zombie Bunny comics. We have Zombie Bunny plushes for sale. We've got our pins, buttons. But as far as the comic goes, I started out as a visual effects artist. And so the very first thing I wrote about was a visual effects company in South Santa Monica called Wireheads. And I did Wireheads for 4 years, and out of that, as those guys, they're just a bunch of nerds working in the dark with computers and explosives. And so as they got more sleep deprived, the zombie bunnies came in and started taking over. They're my little interdimensional beings that their queen has told that they don't want us to get portal technology. Otherwise, those humans will be coming to our world all the time. We just don't want that stuff.
We don't.
So they send her spies over to make sure that they shut that stuff down if we ever get close with the tech. Unfortunately, they were watching companies and big industry, but they weren't watching this guy named Jeremy. Jeremy's a little inventor who lives up in Big Bear. He's got a little basement lab, and one evening many years ago, he finally got these crystals vibrating just so, and a portal opened through the mirror he has. He got so excited, he got up on a ladder and he started fixing some wires so he could go test it, and the ladder broke. He went catapulted through the portal into a world he doesn't know where he is. His family doesn't know what happened to him. He has no way of getting back. So I had to write a story about what happened next.
Right on. That's cool. Comments from the live stream. Meng Ying Shi says, I really like your art.
Thanks.
The Edgy Indian says, zombies. I haven't seen something about them from a long time. Veronica says she's a nerd working in the dark.
Excellent.
In Gotham says they love the concept of zombie bunnies. Bunnies, amazing are a couple of the other comments.
Fantastic.
Right, so thank you
Yeah,
very much.
a lot of bunny lovers out there.
Yeah, that's cool. If you want to find this on the live stream, my channel's called Yellow Productions.
Okay.
You are about 2 hours and 28 minutes into the Artist's Alley live stream.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Enjoy the rest of your con.
You betcha. Thanks for stopping by.
This Ewok is stalking me.
I know.
Yeah. No, it's okay. And a bunch of people are stalking the Ewok too. Look at that. All right. Nice.
On the aisle, like
No, it's all good. I blocked the aisle too with my live stream, so yeah. Hey, there's someone else with the DJI Osmo mobile too. Look at that. Where's Topher? Yeah, I don't have enough hands for Topher right now. So, yeah. What's your name?
I'm Brian.
Brian. Good to meet you, Brian. You want to take a selfie?
Sure.
Here, you can be on the live stream too. So, all right.
guys.
All right. Hey.
My wife is watching from home.
No, right
She's
on.
from Korea. You went to Korea,
Okay,
so.
that's cool.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. I love your channel.
Right on. Hey, tell me about yourself. How long have you been coming to Comic-Con?
For about 13 years.
13 years?
Yeah.
All right.
We used to be able to come in, buy tickets here, but now you gotta register way in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I love your channel, man.
Oh, right on.
I follow your guys from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
All the tips. I save you so much money.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, everybody who spots me, I always give them a card. So I'll give you a card. I just spin this around so I'm not looking at my chin. Ooh, there's one for you.
Yeah, my wife is probably watching from home right now.
And there's one for your wife. What's her name?
Her name is Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie, if you're watching, your husband can wave at you on the live stream. All right, look at that. Cool. All right. Thanks. Pleasure to meet you. Some Ghostbusters right here. I want to go back and see if Beetlejuice is there. I saw this guy who was dressed up like Beetlejuice at a booth. Beetlejuice. Do you mind if I interrupt? Thank you. Hi there. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming here, talking to people at Comic-Con. I've got 261 people on the live stream.
Oh my God.
Do you want to tell us about yourself and what you got here in your booth?
Actually, this booth actually belongs to my cousin. She writes a comic book, this one here, and she also designed the tarot cards.
Good deal. What's special about the tarot cards in the comic book?
Well, the tarot cards are actually set on emotions, so it's not like your typical tarot cards. And so there's 52 cards, all done with a really great artist.
Cool. Candy says I should not say your name 3 times.
Oh, yeah, don't say my name 3 times.
I won't.
Although I'm already here.
All right, you are. All right, thank you very much.
so much.
Yeah, great to meet you. And Minging, she says she likes your face, and Sour Steve wants to know what you think about the musical.
Oh, I haven't seen the musical.
I've not either, so all
I
right,
didn't see
so
it.
no comment. All right, cool, good deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much. Cameron asked if I've been to the Art Germ booth yet. I have not been to the Art Germ booth yet. I'm not sure that I know where the Art Germ booth is.
I don't know. I just remember seeing it.
Wow, this comment spam really is quite annoying too. So whoever just joined in with what I think this is often like people do this like maybe live stream bombing, right? They come in and they say, "Hey, go watch this other channel." So I guess welcome everybody who joined in, but yeah, maybe you can just kind of cut it out a little bit with the Mr. Cinemax stuff, because I don't think that's going to get anybody to come over when you just come over and spam a channel. I think it just causes people to not want to come to your channel. Hi there. How you doing? My name's Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to people at Comic-Con. I have 300 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself in your booth to the internet? Here's a microphone so they can hear you. Tell us about yourself. What's your name?
Hulk.
Hulk. And what's the name of your
I'm
booth?
the Incredible Hulk Hogan.
You are the Incredible Hulk Hogan. And what do you have here at your booth? Phantom Monster.
Phantom Monster, Tantrum Comics, Brandon Bracamonte, aka Spider-Ham, Mike Hampton. Spider-Man is he's in the bathroom, shooting webs.
Uh-oh, in the bathroom. That's quite a mask you have there.
That's Hammy.
Spider Ham. Whoa.
Peter Porker.
Cool. And tell me about the art that we've got here.
We've got some He-Man. There's a Phantoma new comic that they just came out with. We got some coasters, some Tila, Evelyn. What else is out there?
And you got
Custom
you
prints.
have Beetlejuice in the back. I just saw Beetlejuice 2 aisles over there.
Yeah, these are like Halloween door hangers, like the skeletons.
Okay.
With movable parts.
Yeah.
And there's a Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson from Thriller.
Yeah, a lot of Star Wars. Batman.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Hulk.
Sorry, I'm awkward on camera.
Yeah.
Travel videos.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right on. Thanks. There's an interesting booth back here with the planets I'm trying to get to. If I can cross this aisle. Hi there. How you doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to artists here at Comic-Con. You look like an artist.
Oh, wow.
There's 284 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art?
Hi, I'm T.L. Smith. I write sci-fi and sci-fi mythology fusion as well as paint. And these are my paintings back here as he scrolls to the back there.
Indeed. Your paintings are pretty, kind of the spacey.
Yes,
spacey. theme, so
spacey.
they
I write
attracted me over to your
sci-fi.
booth.
I write sci-fi, so I should paint sci-fi, right?
Okay, so you're an artist and an author. Are these your books over here?
These are my books over here. I have Far Future, I have mythology fusion with sci-fi mythology fusion, and I have Native American religion and sci-fi collide. So,
Very cool. How long have you been coming to Comic-Con?
I've been coming to Comic-Con for a number of years, but this is my first time behind the table.
Yeah. Very cool.
So, very happy about
How's
it.
been your experience the first time behind the table?
Very interesting. I said it's a tough row to be in, the back wall, but I'm at the end of an aisle, so I catch people as they come through.
Yeah. That's good. And are you selling these here today?
Yes, I am.
And I see the small ones we have here are
We
20
have
to $25.
25 to 30 on the top, and then in the back, $30 to $100.
Good deal.
So nothing that won't fit in a suitcase.
No, perfect. And your website right here, tlsmithbooks.com.
That's right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. This is great. Ninja Bot. Interesting name.
Go on to Infinity. I got the Adventures Ladies, and I have Justice Squad over here. We've got some we've got some and then
So, to fight the Turkish spam, I have just made Kaz Stewart a moderator. Kaz Stewart, if you're still online, if you could just click those comments and basically ban all these people that are telling to go to this other person's channel from my channel, I would appreciate it. I just can't do it and walk at the same time. So, Kaz Stewart, if you are still online, please be our savior and ban the spammers. Candy says she can moderate too. Okay, Candy, you are now a moderator too.
Dude, that's you're gonna rip the bag.
Hi there. Good. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to people here at Comic-Con. I got a microphone. There's 280 people on.
Nice.
Yeah, introduce yourself again into the microphone so they can hear you.
I'm KJ Kaminsky. I am the writer, co-creator, and publisher of a couple comic series called The Resistance, Hyperaction, and Sophia Saturn.
Cool. And tell us about those particular series.
The Resistance is about alien refugees, human outlaws, and bounty hunters 100 years in the future. Kind of a mashup between X-Men and G.I. Joe. Hyperaction features the bounty hunters and criminals set in the Resistance world. And Sophia Saturn is about a high school senior ready to start her adult life until her and her friends get sucked through a cosmic wormhole. Kind of the Archie gang lost in space.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Thanks.
Do you guys often come to Comic-Con?
This is my second year here. I'm a one-man operation, Big Blue Comics.
Okay.
I've been publishing since the beginning of 2017, and this is probably my 35th show since then.
Super Mario fan says, wow, amazing and cool comics. Veronica says that's the best storyline I've heard yet.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
I've been talking to people in booths for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So if you wonder how many people I've talked to.
And I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't mention my awesome artists. Jason Johnson is the main artist on the Resistance miniseries in Kestrel. And then Ben Herrera is the artist on Sophia Saturn and does some of the work in Hyperaction.
Awesome.
And I wouldn't be writing novels without them.
DT wants to know if you have an Instagram.
Yes, it's Big Blue Comics.
Big Blue Comics. Big Blue Comics.
I am a little older, and I'm still getting used to Instagram.
Awesome.
I'm on Facebook more than anything.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks so
Pleasure
much.
to meet you.
Really nice meeting you.
Yeah. If
Thanks
you want,
everyone out there, and check out bigbluecomics.com.
if you'd like to see yourself on the live stream, you are 2 hours and 40 minutes into the Artist Alley live stream.
Right on.
All right.
Thanks
Thank
so
you much.
Have a good one.
Super Emo Friends by Salvador.
My parents did. I like that one.
Hanging Chad Entertainment. Hi there. Yes. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con.
So are we live?
We are live. There are 271 people on.
Okay.
If you'd like to introduce yourself in your booth, here's a microphone so they can hear you.
No.
You start singing the national anthem or something, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's on. It is.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm Jalen Warner. I'm the creator of The Adventures of Mighty Moose. It's a critically acclaimed superhero crime noir thriller.
Okay.
Or it's Dark Knight Returns meets Zootopia.
All right.
So-
That's an interesting mashup.
Yeah, I've got two trades here. First trade is the origin story, and then I've got the second trade, which is the next storyline. Issues 12, 13, 14, 15, and upcoming 16 are all one-and-done books that have separate stories for different characters, but all of those stories will come to a head in the next big story arc.
Somebody asked, is that an elephant behind you?
Yes, it is. It's a cyborg elephant. And we don't know who he is. Well, we find out who he is in issue 13, but he will be a big character in the next story arc.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are they in the hallway over there?
There's two hallways?
DTFT asks if spammers have lives and real jobs. I don't think they do. So Candy, thanks for moderating. Thanks for helping to delete some of these comments. I know there's probably a lot of them. So, hi there. How you doing? Good. I'm good. My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists here at Comic-Con. There are 246 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about your art?
Hi, Chris. I'm
Yeah.
Ted Washington.
Nice to meet
This
you,
is
Ted.
the Table Puna Press, and my art is all pen and ink. It's all stipple. It's this work here. As you can see, it's like that.
That's cool. So what's the difference between more, less, and etc.?
More is the first book, Less was the second book, etc. is the third book.
Nice.
The art in etc. is like a prequel and a sequel. It's the art that came before More and the art that came after Less. And they're also full of poetry. I wrote all the poetry as well.
Very cool.
Also have my comics that I drew.
Tell us about your comics.
They're hand-drawn to size, photocopied and stapled, zine style. And basically it's a story about a bar.
A story about a...
It's a story, it's literally a story about a bar.
Okay. Nice.
So that's what it is. And it's just about the evolution of a bar and the characters inside of the bar.
Very interesting. Cool. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good rest of your con. This sounds interesting. Too Much Coffee Man. Hi there. How you doing? Good. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming 250 people on the live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself and talk about what you're doing here?
Sure. My name is Shanna Wheeler, and I draw a strip called Too Much Coffee Man. And this is a book of the same T-shirt. And then in the last few years, I've started drawing a book called Shit My President Says, which is a series of Trump tweets that I illustrated. Put out a zine recently illustrating his deleted tweets. Before that, rewrote the Bible with a friend of mine called God Is Disappointed in You. And currently, I'm working on turning the Mueller report into a graphic novel.
All right, that sounds interesting. Are these posters like as an advertisement for that?
Yeah, just banged them out before the show, but I'm on about page 40 of a 200-page is what the graphic novel will be.
Very interesting. Are you a regular at Comic-Con, or is this your first time?
Been here a couple of years. Yeah, probably too long, but yeah.
Cool. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Here, I'll
Thank
give
you very
a pound.
much.
Oh. All right.
Nice and awkward.
Thanks. Have a good rest of your con. We got some hippies here. We got some cosplayers. People asked about cosplayers. A lot of cosplayers here.
Oh, yeah, was he there? He's here somewhere.
Yeah, he showed up like.
David Tennant there?
RK35's joined in. By the way, I think it looks like all the Turkish spammers have left, or they've all been banned, so thank you very much, Candy and Kaz, for banning those. Minkaz, I also added you too. Just there was a lot of them, so I thought we needed some extra help. So everybody, thanks for agreeing to help pitch in on that. I really don't understand why people decide it's a good idea to just show up in somebody else's live stream and annoy the heck out of other people. That doesn't really seem like the bullet train to actually getting more viewers. Because I would imagine if you ever saw the name of that channel again, you'd be like, there is no way I'm going over there. All right, so that was the small press section. So Super Mario Fan says, where to next? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really decided where to next. I'm sort of wandering around to see if we find some more artists to talk to. But I am getting near the 3-hour mark, so likely batteries won't be lasting for that much longer. Sour Steve's joining us. Says, hey, Yellow Productions. I want to say, as someone that sells at conventions, thank you for asking before interviewing artists. Hey, I appreciate it, Sour Steve. Hi there. Are you Jeff?
Oh, actually, Jeff just stepped away.
Jeff's not
to
here.
get some food.
All right.
But he'll be back in a little bit.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Right. The thing that helped me a lot.
Great British Gamer says, awesome live stream. Can we keep it going? Hey, let's come talk to these people. Howdy. How you guys doing?
Hi, pretty good.
My name's Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to people here at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce yourself in your booth to about 260 people?
Hi, I'm Jamie Noguchi. This is the Digital Pimp booth, 1237. No? Okay. Hi.
What do you sell here at Digital Pimp? What do you got?
Well, we've got a couple of books. These are collections of various webcomics. Joe loves crappy movies. Our friend Joe loves watching terrible films, and so these are his reviews of why they're so amazing.
Okay.
Matriculated is a series about college friends that just graduated. I don't know much about that one. I'll have to bug Phil later about that. This is Turtle versus Bunny. It's the classic tortoise versus hare, but told as like spy versus spy. So they have weapons and stuff and try to kill each other, which is where the shirts come from, the cute animals with weapons and stuff.
Cute animals with weapons. There's no better combination than that.
Yeah.
Ming Ying, she says the characters are cute.
Oh,
Exclamation
thanks.
mark.
Awesome.
And then she says awesome cute.
Yeah, Joe's got a great eye for making cute things with terribly vicious weapons.
And I assume if people want to find you online, they can find you at digitalpimponline.com?
Yes, that's our URL.
All right, great.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Whatever, but that was so great.
Aaron, so we're talking about Neil Adams' family. I'm not sure where they're hanging out, so here let's talk to Alaska Robotics. Hi there, how you doing? My name is Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to folks at Comic-Con about what they got. There's 260 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself in your booth?
Oh yeah, hi, my name is Pat Race. I'm down from Juneau, Alaska. We have a comic shop art gallery up in Juneau, and I draw a lot of whales and bears and things.
Is this your art here?
Yeah, this is all my artwork, and yeah, we've got shirts and a calendar with whales on it.
Calendar with whales on it. Look
and
at that.
Buttons and prints and things like that. Yeah,
So
this
what-
is the exploded salmon. It's kind of a meat chart exploded engine diagram.
Nice.
And
is this Winnie the Pooh in Alaska?
Oh no, I just draw a lot of bears. That's just kind of a hiking bear. We've got garbage bears. They get in our garbage all the time back home.
That's annoying.
Here's
Here's some bears
a lot of
eating some
whales.
fish.
Yep, bears like salmon, as do I. And
so the theme I see is kind of like bears and aquatic creatures, mostly.
yeah, kind of generally.
Though
yeah.
I do see like a dinosaur playing a saxophone. Or
Right, I
something.
did some Dinosaurs of Jazz. We have it was for our local jazz festival that we have. And so there's a few of those floating around. Yeah, inspired a lot by nature, and then just also some other random weird things like space cats and.
Kaz Stewart says he's loving the exploded salmon.
Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
And Meng Ying, she says she is hungry when looking at the fish.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat lunch
It's about
soon.
that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you get.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
customers here.
Hello,
Okay,
internet
I'll give you a
friends.
pound.
Yeah,
If,
all right.
if you want to find yourself later,
Oh, yeah.
you are channel's called Yellow Productions. The thing's called Artist's Alley live stream. You are 2 hours
Okay.
and 50 minutes into the live stream.
We are at alaskarobotics.com if you're interested in finding our stuff.
That's cool. Thank you very much.
Bye.
It's on the
Wow, look at this cosplay right here. Wow, that is something. No, Candy says, thought you all lost me. I'm still here. Was the connection burping a little bit? My goal is to get over 3 hours. So, and here we got some more cosplay. Nice.
We're not even a quarter of the way done.
You know, the chat is so much more peaceful now that we've lost the Turkish spammers. I like the peacefulness.
Yes, for supporting the donation.
It's a pirate pop.
What?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, this is cool. Sergio Aragones, if you all know Mad Magazine. Famous artist from Mad Magazine here.
Oh, you got around. So I bought instead of the because the person wasn't
Hi there. You are not Joe Weatherly, is what your name tag says. All right. It was nice to meet you, not Joe Weatherly. How you guys doing?
Good.
Are either of you the artist here?
Yeah.
My name's Chris. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at San Diego Comic-Con. I have 240 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and your art? Here's a microphone so people can hear you.
Is it on?
It is on.
Hi guys, I'm Mark McDonald from Creative Marks, just here enjoying Comic-Con 2019. From Creative Marks, just here enjoying Comic-Con 2019.
That's cool. Tell us about your art.
I am a Disney instructor and character designer who's been working in the field for like 19 years. And it's also nice to be able to come and enjoy making art for art's sake, and that has nothing to do with the studio. So I also do instruction stuff that is more animation, but also, you know, it's cool to do your own art stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what is this? Is this etchings on wood?
Yeah,
or?
so these are woodblock prints, which you would do in elementary school. And my wife came home and wanted to do a woodblock print for one of her own T-shirts for fun. And I just decided I'll try it, and then I got obsessed, as many artists do, and it just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
What number banner is about?
Well, it looks like people have said the live stream is freezing for them. My cell phone must not be working that much, or the cell phone service is not very good here. So with that note, for those of you that can still see this portion of the live stream, I'll encourage you to make sure you're subscribed so you stay tuned to other videos. And Raphael says he can still see, so that's very strange. All right, well, I'm going to keep going then and not give up, since there's at least somebody who can still see, because my goal is to get this over the 3-hour mark. We're going to do it. We're going to go over 3 hours. Oh, this is interesting. This is Ghoulsville Retro A-Go-Go. This is Mark's non-sports cards. Candy said she had to refresh. Yeah, sometimes the issue is on the YouTube side. Other times the issue is the live stream side. Welcome back, Spider-Man. Standing between that? Oh, okay. Hi there. How you doing? My name's Chris. I'm live streaming, talking to people here at Comic-Con. There are 150 people on the live stream. Would you like to introduce yourself and what you got here?
Okay. Well, we are
Drake and
I'm McTrell, and we're doing a signing of our book. Oh, okay, sorry. So we're doing a signing of our books, our first novel, London Where It All Began, that tells the story of how Drake and McTrell first start adventuring together and nearly get blown up together. Spoiler alert. And then we have some anthologies that we're in, including one that hypothesizes a clockwork mechanism that could accurately predict the future, and how that clockwork mechanism makes its way through time and space, wreaking havoc wherever it goes. And then an anthology called Next Stop on the Number 13. The number 13 is a multi-dimensional public conveyance, and the conductor and the engineer are cursed, and so it could be different wherever you get on. And oh, by the way, I'm the editor of this, and my husband, Chief Inspector Erasmus Drake, is the cover artist. In fact, he's the cover artist on both these books.
Very cool. Comments from the live stream. DT says, love your style.
Thank you.
Riffy Effie says, cool hats. Super Nintendo fan says, cool. Ming Ying Shi says she likes the hats as well. And Super Mario fan says, time and space cool. So,
excellent. So I guess we're officially cool today.
You are officially cool.
Normally we're just ever hilarious.
All right.
All right. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sure you're that as well. Yeah, thank you. Pleasure to meet you both. Thanks for your time. What do we have here in this corner? We have Toshworks Expedition
Are they listening? Are they listening? And that was right
Toshworks
then, they're like,
crocheted
"Guess what?
cactus,
So they're on
soft
right
to the
now."
touch.
Yeah.
This is kind of a cool stall. They sell merit badges for the con. So if you come to Comic-Con and you want like an achievement badge, you can get these badges. Tells you today the crowd danger, for instance, is really high. And there are these different merit badges. You can get these things, say you got into Hall H or you didn't get into Hall H. Hi there. I'm doing a live stream talking to people at Comic-Con. Would you like to introduce your merit badges? There's about 170 people on the live stream.
Oh my goodness. Hi, we're the Con Rangers. We make convention merit badges. We've been doing it for about 3 years or so, maybe 4. So it's been pretty exciting. We've got everything from Aid an Emergency Hot Dog, which we definitely did earlier today.
Yeah, how was that emergency hot dog?
You know, necessary.
Necessary. That's a good word for it.
That's a good word
yes,
for it.
I love it.
But yeah, now this year we've got actually used the giant bags. So we've seen people that have made dresses and crazy.
Oh, out of the bags.
Yeah,
Right.
and gotten to an offsite, which is our big plans for the
Okay,
year. So,
good.
Yeah.
What's your best-selling merit badge?
That one sells the best.
An exclusive? What's the exclusive?
It's attended San Diego Comic-Con 50, so it's a gold one that you can see on there.
Yeah, and it's sold out for today.
It's sold out for today. Next highest is Hall H, which, you know, makes sense considering the amount of people that are
Next
in there.
is the Hall H right there, because everybody's really proud of getting into Hall
They're
H.
very proud.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, well, hey, pleasure to meet you. If you want to see yourselves on the live stream, my channel's called Yellow Productions. I'll hand you each one. You are at 3 hours into the live stream.
Thank you.
All right, thank you both.
There's one thing I've learned from Comic-Con. I regret the ones where I'm like, you know what? I didn't trust my gut. I got scared. It's your first time?
Hi there. How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. My name's Chris. I'm live streaming talking to artists here at Comic-Con. Are either of you the artist?
I'm the artist.
You're the artist.
We co-create the comic together.
Okay, cool. Well, I can talk to both of you. So there are 176 people watching right now.
Oh, wow.
So introduce yourself and your art.
Hi, my name is Colin Lawler. I am the artist of Spirits the Soul Collector.
I'm Joe Grabowski. I co-create and co-write it with Colin. I'm also wondering why the 177 people aren't here today.
I know, because there's a lot of people from a lot of other places. People online from Germany and Canada and
That's cool.
Switzerland.
I mean, if they would like to check out the artwork a little bit more, you can actually read Spirits on Webtoon. So if you go to Webtoon, just look up Spirits and you'll be able to check out the comic for free.
That's cool. What inspired you to make this comic?
A lot of things. I mean, I've always wanted to tell stories and things like that. But when we started like collaborating, kicking ideas around, we really love all age fantasies, from things like Avatar to Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that sort of stuff. And I don't know, the story just kind of fit and made sense. And as we started rolling with it, I don't know. And so we've been working on it for a few years now. And it's, I don't know, we like it. We think you would too.
That's cool. So to answer your question as to why they're not here, Sludgster said he couldn't get tickets. Another person said they're from the UK. It's always been their dream. And Riffy Effie says, tell them some of us couldn't get badges to get to the con. So
I totally understand.
Yeah.
When we tried to come here recreationally before we had tables, we also couldn't get in.
Right. It's another good reason to be an exhibitor here, right? So
Yes,
Super Mario Fan says awesome art, and DTFT says nice drawings. So
Cool. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Wish you were here.
Yeah, thank you. Here, I'll give you both cards if you want to find yourselves later. There's one for you, one for you.
Thank you so much.
What booth? If people are coming Saturday or Sunday, what's your booth number?
We are in the small press section of the floor, and we are booth Q12.
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 All right, good deal. Thank you very much. And Aaron says, I love talented artists. They are the highlight at SDCC, not MediaCon crap.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, good deal. See you guys. Here we have some dinosaur art, it looks like. Oh, we have a traffic jam here.
I pretty much already have.
Ready?
Ready? In a single fluent.
Hi there. Yeah, sounds good. My name's Chris. There are 190 people on the live stream right now.
Hi.
I'll come over here so I don't get run over. So yes, introduce yourself and tell us about what you got here.
I'm Edgar Zamora. I'm part of The Blast, and we make our own comics. This group has been running for 7 years.
7 years?
Yes, this is my second year.
Okay. So tell us about Blast. What is Blast?
Blast. So Blast stands for Blazing Literacy Artist Super Team, and just as he said, we've been here for 7 years. This is our second year here, and we make comics.
Where are you both from?
I'm from Chula Vista.
Okay. And you?
From Chula Vista too.
Okay. How's your second year at Comic-Con?
Good. It's better than the first one.
What's your favorite part about it?
The toys.
The toys. Any toy in particular you're looking to buy?
Star Wars. Anything Star Wars.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm like a Lego guy.
A Lego guy?
Yeah.
All right. Did you pick up any new Lego things this year? Not a lot of Lego stuff for sale here, right?
No.
No, but there is the Lego booth.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on. Well, that's cool. Sour Steve says, awesome job, guys. Keep making art. And Riffy Affy says some very talented young artists here. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What's the live stream called?
Yeah, I'll hand you a card. So my channel is called Yellow Productions. If you search on YouTube, you'll find it. Okay, here you can have a card too. And you guys are 3 hours and 6 minutes into the live stream. So.
Have a nice Comic-Con.
All right, thank you. You too. There we go. Blast. All right. Thank you. Hi there. I'm doing a live stream talking to artists at Comic-Con. Would you be willing to talk on the live stream and tell us what is the Bean World?
When you're ready.
Yeah, when you're ready. There's 184 people you're talking to right now.
The Bean World is a most peculiar comic book experience. It's very hard to describe it. I always say it's easier to read than it is to explain. But having said that, it's a fantasy ecological romance about two tribes of beings that are 100% dependent on each other to maintain their food chain, which already sounds boring. So it's just
read it. Yeah.
Yeah, read it.
Okay, good deal. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Constantly getting well, she used to be, she's been there for 14 years. She used to be the VP of production. Now,
Hi there. How you doing?
Doing right.
Good.
Not me.
Not you.
Not me.
All right. Okay, bye. Good to see you again.
Hi. Good to see you.
Hi. I didn't talk to you before. You want to talk?
Do you want to talk? You want to go over the Space Auditorium one more time?
Oh, you're the same booth.
I am.
All right, good deal. I just thought you might have a different poster. Yeah. All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, this live stream has been going for 3 hours and 10 minutes. So for everybody who's hung on for as long as you have, I want to say congratulations. And my belly is getting quite full and my battery is getting quite low. So I think this is going to bring us kind of to an end of today's live stream. How are the crowds as compared to yesterday? Some people said, I guess I feel a little less busy right now than it was yesterday at the same time. People ask about anything on offsites yet. Check out my playlist below. I added a video from yesterday walking through all the offsites. It's about a 30-minute walk through the offsite. You'll find that in my Comic-Con playlist. You can check out yesterday's live stream. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you'll stay tuned to all my Comic-Con content from this weekend, including some 360 walkthroughs that I'll be putting through tonight. Thanks to Kaz, Candy, and Min for helping moderate the Turkish spammers. And thank you everybody who gave super chats today. And Kim Jong-un for the suggestion I should go get that cartoon drawing. All right, thank you all for watching. Couldn't do this all without you, because what's YouTube without an audience? I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video.